Yo, 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 what's going on out the fight? What is your boy Money back with another one, family? We talking boxing. Shit. I put my name in shit. Red nigga pay. See, I did. Mike Brown, what's going down? Gerardo, what's going down? FDX, Flex, what's going down? Omega, what's going down, big bro? Zay, what's going down, Zay? Loco, what's going down? How you feeling, Zay? You getting better, champ? Damn. Yep, Omega, I get yours though. Just send me yours. Javier, what's going down? Yeah, Maggie, you know it start tomorrow too, Thursday. That's all good, Meg. That's all good. Man, no, Zay, that shit ain't no joke. Got some jams going down. ABs, what's going down? Yeah, it ain't no joke, Zay. Turn it down. Yeah, Kenny Porter got EJ, ABs. What are you taking, Zay? Did you get some sleep? Appreciate that, Justin. That's all good. And as long as you can sleep, you feel me? It'd be worse when you can't get no sleep, boy. John G, what's going down, bro? Damn, I was supposed to call both of y'all boys when I forgot to call y'all later. I'm just gonna drop the link and get them from y'all as we speak. And I've been taking this down shit from my stomach. Shit been driving me up. Whew. Gotta find my other phone. Oh. Say Tank taking Ryan Chain in the club. What's supposed to happen? Chanel, what's going on? Nitty G, what's going on? Yeah, he ain't take his chain. That would have been robbery. That would have been robbery. He don't have to snatch no man chain off his shit. Bigelow's Peak. You gotta go find my predictions on that. Got a lot of predictions out there on that fight. Plenty of them. Whew, shit, bro. If it ain't one thing, it's another with somebody like me, boy. Yeah, Bill's the favorite. Don't mean they taking it all though, June. Just because they got somebody that's the favorite, don't mean they gonna win. They can start off hot. You know he did it to himself, Zay. Come on now. Andre did it to his damn self. For sure he did it to himself. Always do, Omega. ODH checks his box. What's going on? Shane, what's going on? You seen what Elvin De Los Santos did to Jose Venezuela? No, I ain't see what he did to him. Nope. I mean, Eagles playing good ball, but we'll see if they can keep it up. Um, Devin and Shakur, probably 140. Probably 140. Pigeon, Mike Tyson, what's going down? I used to have Chris Eubanks in that fight, bro. Tap the crack, what's going on? Hey, man, calm the fuck down, man. Tap the Craven, what's going on? I'm taking Shakur in that fight. Exactly, man. That's what it's all about at the end of the season. To Tavares Morales, that's how you feel. Can nobody tell you how to feel about that? Yeah, I always thought Chris Eubanks in that fight, right? I just think Chris Eubanks is the bigger fighter. He been through in bigger fights. Conor Ben can fight his ass off though. He getting better and better. So we'll see if Chris Eubanks go out there and fight his fight. But I know a lot of people think Conor Ben got that bitch, but I don't know. I don't see in Conor Ben what a lot of people see. I see him as a good fighter though. But we'll find out. Yeah, we gonna find out. Timothy Stoudemire, what's going on, bro? Errol Plex, what's going on? That dude, what's going on? Pick them up. Y'all smash the like button. Y'all come in, fam. And about me liking no Cowboys. Cowboys, it's your squad. But yeah, y'all see the title, man. Errol Spence, what turns Bud Crawford. EJ calling shots. What turns Bud Crawford was saying was some bullshit. I'm here to tell y'all. And that since Blue Blood came out with that quote that he said Turnbull Crawford told him, right? He said the things that Bud said. There's been a lot of cats, jumping ship and crying like little girls. A lot of cats jumping ships and crying like little girls, bro. If you ain't got no wrench, then you ain't the real PG on Mike Tyson then. Because I never took a wrench away from nobody. No, I'm not giving Cambosis no chance in that fight against Devin Haney. Devin gonna beat his ass again. PG, I don't know if I take it away if you got no phone and shit. Master Khalik, what's going down, bro? Whew. Why Elliott, what's going down? But yeah, Errol Spence won't Terence Crawford, man. Errol Spence won the Terence Crawford fight. So y'all don't listen to these cats that's out talking that shit, talking about Earl don't want the fight and all that shit. I know personally that Errol Spence want that fight. He want that fight more than Terence Crawford want that fight. And if he didn't want the fight, he'd be at 154 right now. If he didn't want that fight, Earl would be at 154 pounds right now. So with Terence Crawford coming out talking about he accepted everything, bro. And then got people crying, talking about Earl Spence doing them wrong and dirty by being 65-35. Right? You got people out talking about, oh, Earl Spence wrong, man. He giving him 35%, he taking 65%, man. Same cats that was just riding for Earl Spence. Now they crying, talking about it's so wrong, it's so dirty and shit like that. But when Cass was talking about Bud negotiated for 45 or 50, then great business on Bud behalf. So if Bud went out there and accepted motherfucking 35% on his own behalf, then what that's telling you? What's that's telling you, fam? Huh? Or if y'all want to know who I got with Earl and Bud, go back and watch some of my other videos, fam. Y'all will find out. Hold on, y'all. I'm see you at the damn door, man. Shit. I just had my baby sister.
Huh?
So right there.
I was just trying to talk about this Asian he's talking about Scott Rosen.
Y'all was talking about Scott
He's
Rosen?
trying to sue his ass.
Scott Rosen alone?
Yeah.
Told you that motherfucker
I
dirty.
said that's crazy. Just,
How we
and
just
then how he tell, I know he ain't lying and shit. He told me, man, I paid this man $50,000. Time I still went to jail.
exactly.
He told me he charged him 15 to pay just to tell him what he already knows. Just I said that's crazy. He been and on and on and on. So I know him. Like he come on when you get in the house, Google this search. You're gonna see my face right there.
Right.
I'm trying to take his ass down anywhere I could. Barely speak English. I said, yeah, this man got to be better than him.
He gonna get him too.
I hope he do.
Be married, cut it out, bro. Y'all listen to people talking about it's Al Heyman. Ain't no damn Al Heyman. Zay said Zach 100 don't make sense for the one holding the majority of the belts to hold up the fight when his goal is to get all the belts. That's at fact, Zay. Y'all listen to people talking about, oh, his team don't want it and shit. Man, that shit false, man. That shit false, man. Listen with all that weak ass shit, bro. Oh, Earl Spence team don't believe he can win. Man, get out of here with that weak ass shit, bro. Y'all listen to them dudes that's saying that shit. They gonna do whatever Earl Spence tell them to do. They go Earl Spence team gonna do whatever Earl Spence tell him to do. And if he say he want Terence Bud Crawford, then he go get Terence Bud Crawford. I ain't listening to that silly shit. Oh, Earl Spence want to fight, but his team don't want to fight. Oh, his team. Oh, his team. Man, that's that Terence Bud Crawford dumbass talk. Cassandra, what's going down, beautiful? That's that Terence Crawford dumbass talk. BN, what's going down, bro? How you feeling? I'm finna get you right now, John. Oh, Mega, I'm gonna send it to you too, Mega. I got you. On my other phone there. Oh, right here, I got it. I got 3 Close. Ain't nobody else tell me. On these on the back street, I get it. Stones with the ground. But yeah, man, listen. Errol Spence want this fight. This fight is gonna happen because of Errol Spence. I'm gonna say it again. Errol Spence want this fight, and this fight is gonna happen because of Errol Spence. You know what I'm saying? Saints. You feel me? Y'all be up here just believing any damn thing. Lions coach Giants. Okay, John, who you got? John, who you got for the Broncos? You missed a few. I'm about to drop this links. Y'all want to jump up here? Man, I'm not feeling good. Shit. Yeah, he agreed. He ain't saying shit. Anybody can say they agree to something, right? But my thing is, everybody running around here with this little crybaby shit, talking about Earl Spence don't turn his Crawford so wrong, right? Even the few cats that was riding for Earl Spence. Packers, Raiders, Chiefs. Okay. Jaguars or the Eagles, John? AK Crowder, what's going down? Nothing happened to major, man. This damn list too long, Omega. I don't know if I gotta I might have to go to ESPN, mate, because it ain't let me just screenshot it where I can just send you one picture. Yeah, ever since people heard Blue come out and say what Turnbull Crawford said, everybody been jumping ship. And everybody been hate like little chumps and suckers, bro. Throwing little shots and shit. Throwing little shots. Make it as if Errol Spence afraid to fight Terence Crawford. Make it as if Errol Spence team don't want to fight, which is bullshit. Pure bullshit. Like I say, Errol Spence team is gonna do what the fuck he want them to do. And if he won't motherfucking Turnbull Crawford fight, then that's the fight he's gonna get. How could Earl Spence sit up here and tell us he won't Turnbull Crawford? Speak motherfucking Turnbull Crawford name after his fight against your Dennis Ugas, right? Out of his own mouth, he told you motherfuckers he coming for you, Dennis. I mean, sorry, he's coming for Turnbull Crawford. Tweeted multiple times that's the only fight he want, right? Turnbull Crawford, the only fight he wants, he's not looking towards no Canelo, none of that shit. He don't want shit but Turnbull Crawford. But now all of a sudden, he's going to let his team tell him not to fight Turnbull Crawford. Like, man, stop, bro. Cut it out. Cut it the fuck out. Big Tony, what's going down? Make I'm praying for rain. My pond dried up completely. I'm cutting grass in a hole in my yard. Okay, Yellow, what's going down, love? How you feeling, Queen? A lot of people jump ship, bro. Yeah, each one think they're the A side, but only one the A side. And Bud know who's the A side. So now let's just say this, right? Let's just say this. Let's just say, okay, Bud came to a sister and said, right, all right, I'll take the 35 motherfucking the 35 motherfucking 65 as they say, right? As they say, which is just totally fucking redundant to me, right? I'm not believing that silly shit. But how come you take it now? But you did all that talking before that it's a 50-50 fight or no fight, or it's this, it's that, and all this shit. And now you have more power for your damn self to generate more money for yourself. And now all of a sudden you only taking 35%. Got yellow them devils on you, woman. Have a nigga going crazy. Yeah, what you think the hold up is? What you think the hold up is? It ain't Errol Spence. It ain't Errol Spence. I tell you that. He already told me, fam. I wish Bud would come out his motherfucking mouth and say he accepted everything. That's what he wanted. He told me. He wished Bud would come out his motherfucking mouth and say he accepted every fucking thing. John, damn, they put my dog in. John, what's going down, bro? Yeah,
What's
yeah.
going on?
He said let Bud come out his motherfucking
You
mouth and
gotta
say he
stop the
accepted
cap, man.
everything, right? Hey, he want to see Bud as exactly. So he man. He said I want that nigga to come out his mouth and say he accepted everything.
Yeah.
Chanley, I still got my intros. I just don't be putting them on them, bro. But I will start back.
Terence Crawford got some hidden agendas with that shit.
Yeah, bro. Like it's like if you want somebody like they already say people they like for instance, right? Let's just keep it real. Terrence Crawford team say Blue Blood was full of cap, right? I always talking about Blue capping. Oh, Blue, he don't do nothing but tell lies, capping, right? So all of a sudden you come out and tell him, and like I say, I'm not saying he didn't tell Blue this shit. This ain't got nothing to do, right? But you come out and you tell Blue you accepted everything, even the 35, 65 and all this shit. Put that out there, right? Okay, so why you couldn't put it out there and you was in front of all them damn cameras? Like you know everybody gonna ask you about Errol Spence. You Terence Bud Crawford. Just like if everybody see Errol Spence, they gonna ask him about Terence Bud Crawford, bro. You know what everybody it's only one fucking question people are gonna ask you, fam. Just like there's one question people gonna ask EJ if they see him. Hey, what's going on with the Spence? I mean with the Bud fight. They gonna ask you what's going on with the Spence fight. So why it's so hard for you to say, listen, man, I accept everything that they offer me. They threw everything at me. I accepted 35, 65. I did this, I did that, I did this. And I'm not just saying on Blue shit. You was on motherfucking fight hype. Right there in their face, you told them people don't ask you about your fight. That people don't want to get you on there and ask you about other motherfuckers' fights when y'all the biggest fight in boxing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, come on, man. And if he did
Cause
that, bro, you think he won't blast Errol Spence and this team after all the
yes,
shit that's going on and all the shit that's been saying about him? He's not gonna put that shit out there on wax and blast the team. Come on, man.
yeah, man. Talking, I mean, coming from the guy that was standing in the ocean.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. It's some hidden agendas to it.
First of all,
I
that
don't
dude,
think it
what you
was
mean?
like
So now you mad? I just dude, this dude tomorrow. So now you mad? Bud took 35%. I thought you said he should take whatever Earl. First of all, Negro, when did you hear me sound mad that he took 35%? What the fuck is you talking about? And how do you know
I,
he took
yeah,
35%?
that's what I would have say. Show me where he took 35%.
Fuck out of here somewhere. All right. Show us, nigga.
I
Tell
mean,
us you sound
y'all Bud fans, y'all he can tell y'all it's raining Kool-Aid outside. Y'all gonna come outside with a cup.
and a cup of ice. Fuck just a cup. I got a cup of ice.
Yeah, man, that's tough, man. Yeah, because if he agree, it shouldn't have been. I mean, the contracts would have been a sign. How do you agree to something without signing a contract?
Facts. And not only that, bro. Listen, if Earl Spence, I mean, I keep saying this, and I'm continuing to say this shit. I'm gonna drill this in y'all motherfucking head as much as I could. If Errol Spence didn't want the fight with Terence Crawford, Errol Spence would be at 154 pounds right now, fam. He'd have dropped them titles and said, I'm going. Ain't shit else for me to do here.
Not only
There's
that,
nothing else
money.
for me to do here.
Not only that, it would have been a fight already. He would have been announced the fight. You know, he fight like 2 times a year. He would have announced the
Uh-huh.
fight at 154 already.
Facts. Like, trust and believe, bro. So when I'm looking at the situation, like, I'm just not buying that shit Terrence Bud Crawford talking about, bro. Like we've been saying, one dude getting on camera saying trying to make the fight happen, If the fight don't happen, it ain't because of me. Who you gonna fight? Terence Crawford, like. But then Terence Crawford get on camera. He don't want to say shit. He don't want to say nothing. But now you get Blue all alone, and you want to tell Blue, "Well, I accept everything." Tell him, put it out there. I accept everything. Like, come on, bro.
It could have been. And look, peep this out, money. I'm not saying it's true. It could have been, you know what I'm saying, that Terence Crawford was with his significant other trying to show off, you know what I'm saying, show out to his girl. His girl, he said, cause Bluebird said his girl was there. He could have been, yeah, like, you know, trying to
Mm-hmm.
not sound weak.
No, I agree 120. Birthday coming up. I'm gonna get this nigga some news and watch he go out there and talk about it. So now I get him something else to talk about. So that's all how I see it too. Go get this nigga some fake news. I don't care anymore. I got to get my $20 back from Keon. I feel yo, nigga. Oh, nigga, tell I want to get my 20 back. Fuck them making their money, make my money. I'm a fan of both, but Bud energy clearly shifted since Spence cooked Ugas, bro. No cap, Bud holding the belt hostage because he know Spence want to be undisputed. I'm sick of Bud playing games at this point. Mike Biz Boxer, what's going down? It ain't been 4 years, bro. It's been 4 years of people talking about this shit, but only been realistic for 1 year. So we can't sit up here and say, oh, it's been 4 whole years for Errol Spence and Terence Crawford. Negative. That shit been realistic for 1 year because Errol Spence told y'all boys that I'm only fighting one motherfucker. There's only one cat that I want to fight, and that's Terence Crawford. Blue was going down, nigga.
Yeah.
Good, my boy.
Over here chilling, talking about this Errol and Terence Crawford shit. Young Billy, what's going on?
See how that snuck up on you, huh?
Hey,
But
Blue,
yeah.
Terence Crawford came out and said he accepted everything, bro.
Oh, for real?
You believe that shit?
Man, I don't know. I ain't really been keeping up with it. I just been waiting on the phone call. If it ain't no phone call, I ain't worried about it.
Right, I feel you, bro.
Nah, but that's what y'all just talking about the fight though.
Well, Blue said Terence Crawford ran down on him at the 7-Eleven and said, Blue, why you always hating on me and shit? Then he said, Bud came out and said, all right, well, go out there and tell them this. I accepted everything. They offered me 35, 65. I accepted it. What else did he say, man? He said a lot of shit, but he said he agreed to everything. Now the ball is in their court, and he waiting on them to pull a trigger.
Well, Earl said you say what?
Earl said that's all bullshit. He said he want to see Crawford say that shit out of his own mouth.
Oh yeah, well, Earl very secretive. He really don't talk too much, so But one thing about it, he ain't gonna lie though. I know that for sure. He ain't gonna lie. So if he called cap on it, it's cap because he ain't gonna lie. That's one thing I know about him. He ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, he called cap on that shit, bro.
What's up, Blue? What's up, Money? What's up, John G?
What's good?
Boy, Young Billy was going down, bro.
Yeah. So that's what Errol said, though, Money B? Errol said that shit cap?
Hell yeah, it's cap. And he want to see Terence Crawford open up his mouth and say it out his own mouth. If he accepted everything, say it out your own mouth.
Absolutely. I want to hear it too, though, to be honest. I feel like that's fair.
You in front of fight hype. So why if you going back and forth with Errol Spence, and you've been going back and forth with Errol Spence, and you say motherfuckers been giving you flack on this and that about the fight, then how come you don't come out and just speak the facts right there, whereas it can be put out there? You know what I mean? Like you told Blue that, but you could have put it on Fight Hype, who's got a big ass channel, Fight Hub, all that motherfuckers that you know what I'm saying, got that you got in front of them that'll give you an interview, right?
But
so
you know what?
I come out and say that shit on their big ass platform and put it out there.
But you know what's crazy, Money? Is that that when Fight Hype wanted to interview him, he said, "Don't ask me about the fight."
You asked me about my fight. COE Films, what's up?
What's up, man?
All right, I just want to make sure you somebody. All right, hold on, champ. Yeah. He want to go give him the interview till he seen that the camera was rolling. Oh, come on, man! Don't ask me about my fight, motherfucker. What else you want me to ask you about? If it's raining outside, for real, nigga, we want to know one thing. You and Errol Spence. That's it. That's all. We don't want to talk to you about nothing else.
Yeah, I mean, if you gonna Bluebird to put it out, I would have thought he would have had a response for it at the fight.
Facts, bro. Yeah, so I don't know.
Hey, look. So what I want to know is, I know you were saying that Spence had said that why don't he get on video? My question is, why don't Spence get on the video?
Well, Spence told me how to, like, I got receipts on that, so I got receipts on what he said. So that ain't no bullshit. So it will get put on video, but I just don't want to put what the fuck he said on that moment. So
that's just like what Blue doing.
Negative.
Nah, that's different. That's a whole different. That he talking to EJ. Him and EJ having a conversation. He ain't leaking what him and EJ saying. He ain't putting that on the news. I mean, putting it out there for everybody to see just because he had a conversation with him. That's a whole different thing. Blue blood had.
So you said you got receipts, right?
Listen, I'm telling you, Errol Spence want to see Terence Crawford said out his own fucking mouth that he accepted everything. Period. Terence Crawford came out his mouth, said, I accepted everything. It's up to his team now. What Errol Spence said is, I want to see him say out his own fucking mouth because that shit count. If you accepted everything, how come you ain't saying it on camera?
Hello, so watch this. So Blue saying it, right? Okay, then I guess that's his homeboy, whatever, that be with him all the time. He's saying it. His sister saying it. So out the mouth of two from
Blue, his homeboy and his sister ain't him.
Huh?
Blue, his homeboy and his sister ain't him. So how come he ain't saying it when every time he get in front of a camera? Why he's not saying it?
I heard him say he want to fight. You know what I'm saying?
No, not that he want to fight. Why is he not saying I accepted everything, 35-65, everything they wanted me to accept, and is on Errol Spence team now to make it happen? Why isn't he
I agree with Monty Brown because if he signed it, then that'll give him more. It'll make him look better in the limelight because, okay, y'all say y'all want to fight. I done signed it. So he should have the courage to come out and say that I signed it.
Thanks.
Well, that's true too. So Spence, if he come out with it and just clear it up, that'll clear everything that, nobody else don't have to come out and say nothing. You know what I'm saying? If Spence want to come out and rebut what Blue, know what I'm saying? Like, man, shut that up, man. Hey, Crawford, hey, man, sign it and say it, and that'll put an end to that. But he ain't coming out and saying that. So
no, it's not. He don't have to come. The thing is this, bro.
No, money. What he's saying is true, though. What he's saying is true, money.
No, what he's saying is why Errol Spence ain't get on the camera and say that's cap, right?
No, so but Monty Brown, what he's saying is if Errol came out and said that's cap, that'll clear it up. That's what he's saying.
Yeah, but Errol said that's cap. He said it's cap.
But he only said it to you.
He ain't came out and said it publicly. Monty Brown is what he said.
But that's why he want Bud to come out and say it, because Bud the one open up his motherfucking mouth talking about he accepted everything.
Yeah, because you gotta understand, all the negotiations been behind the scene. Ain't nobody came out now fighter came out and said anything about the fight. Everybody been speculating about what negotiations been and everything. This is the first time, like, we out of either fighter is coming out somebody saying they accepted everything. That's the first time.
Right.
So I mean, they
Hey,
supposed to be.
Let me tell you what they need. What's that guy that was just on going off? What's the name? The 6-0 boxer. The one that was on Champ side.
Keyshawn Davis, man.
So the energy that Keyshawn Davis have is what Spence and Crawford kind of need a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Not over, not overpowering, but they needed a little bit. So it'll put an end to all this
Keyshawn
back and
Davis,
forth.
a
Who is
young
this and who is that?
fighter.
They need a lick. Come on out, man, and
Bro,
let's get this thing popping. You know what I'm saying? Give everybody what they want, man. That's what they
Keyshawn
need.
Davis is a little young up and coming fighter, bro, that's trying to make his name. So when you young like that, you got all that goddamn energy. When you somebody like Errol Spence and Terence Crawford, they're not gonna sit up here and be going. I mean, what you talking about? Getting on there with all that goddamn yelling and this, that, and the third. You see, Keyshawn just apologized to Errol Spence. So yeah, so you know, but you know, I ain't mad at you for feeling the way he was feeling. He jumped his ass up off her, right? I ain't mad at the boy for feeling the way he was feeling, but what Earl said, okay, if you come out and say that shit, then you gonna force me to come out. But if you don't come out and say it, you know what I'm saying? Out your own mouth and say it, because you know he calling cap on this shit.
Yeah. My bad, man. I had lost connection. My bad.
Yeah,
But
Earl wants to fight, bro. I still believe, and I believe Bud wants to fight. I'm not saying that percent Terence Crawford don't want to fight, but I'm just saying, how you go from talking about you ain't gonna fight unless it's 50-50, and then you talking about you want X amount of dollars up front, to now you don't get nothing up front, 35%, nothing up. Like, bro, that shit don't even make no sense. Ain't no fighter fight and not receiving nothing up front, bro. None.
let me ask you a question.
I do not believe that shit, bro.
Let me ask you a question, Money.
Me neither.
Do you believe what Blue said?
Yeah, I do. I believe it.
I don't believe Blue will come in and just make up some shit. Like, I do believe that he ran to Terence Crawford and he said what Terence Crawford told him. Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
Okay.
Blue Blood, 100. Blue Blood ain't gonna sit up there and make nothing up. That one thing I know. He not one of those bloggers that's gonna make up stuff for cap. Blue ain't like that.
Yeah, I believe he
My nigga Blue Ray.
pointed out.
Right.
What I'm telling you is, I don't believe what the fuck Terence Crawford said.
Ain't no way he ain't getting no guaranteed money, bro. Ain't no way he's fighting with no guaranteed money.
Yeah,
bro.
Blue is just a
Bo Mac is his manager, bro.
Okay, so watch
that's all
this.
I'm gonna say. Bo Mac is manager. He ain't for the negotiate some shit to where it just they ain't getting nothing. It don't make no sense.
Hey, so you remember when Spence come out and he was like, man, I was just messing around saying that's 70-30 and
bro, 80-20, bro. Cut that bullshit out, bro. If you want them dudes, wait a minute, if you want them dudes that set up here and believe that 80-20 shit.
Hold up, man. Come on, man. Listen, I'm not believing it. I ain't say I believe it.
80-20 shit, because I don't like hearing that shit.
Hold up. I'm going somewhere. Let me finish. I'm going somewhere. I asked, do you remember? I didn't say he said. I just asked, do you remember when he said? I know he went for real because he came out and said he went for real. But what I'm saying is, after he said that, he came out on some interview. I remember watching it. He said, man, you know, that was my bad. He said, I shouldn't have did that because, you know, it kind of get in the way of negotiations or whatnot. And he said he wouldn't be doing that no more. And if you notice, he haven't did it anymore. So I think that's kind of what Bud kind of like, you know what? I'm going to just hit him with this since I can't come out directly. They probably told him don't come out directly in the public with your face on video saying it, but you can kind of pass along the message and they can kind of interpret what they want from it. You know what I'm saying?
You're making up a lot of shit right now, my boy. But on that Errol Spence shit, yeah, I just don't like the 80-20 shit because people ran with that shit and made it as if it was real, and they like, oh man, he trying to get him.
Bro, that ain't making up. I ain't making up nothing, man. Come on, bro.
I didn't say you, bro. I said people was. I just said. Bro, I just sat up here and apologized to you. I just told you people was running with the 80-20 shit, trying to make like that shit was real situation when it was out there. Oh, that man trying to get that man 20%. Like, come on, bro.
No, but he said that though. He said that.
But just because he said it, bro,
when he said that he was on live,
he went for real.
You know he was
for real. Listen what I'm saying. I just said he won for real. I saw where he came on an interview, y'all. Once again, where he said.
But did you see the actual live? If you watching that actual live when he said it, you know he was joking around.
He was talking
around,
to somebody trolling, bro. He was joking with somebody that's trolling.
Exactly.
Trolling.
Bro, hold up. I saw another
you can't take that check to the bank and cash it in.
Hold up. I saw another interview where he was at a boxing match, and the guy was interviewing him at the boxing match, I'm talking about some main screen shit. I ain't talking about no somebody with a phone and they asking them questions in the back hall something. Well, I'm talking about he was on the main stage. Dude asking a question. He said, man, he probably give him 70-30, 70-30, 65. He
It
said
was with Brian
70-30.
Kenny, bro. I remember that interview. I know what you're talking about. Talking about
Yeah,
the
so
Canelo fight. He was talking about fighting
right.
But
Canelo
just
too. I
because
remember
he
that.
said that though, bro.
He was iced out. I remember that
But
shit.
he wasn't playing right there though. He wasn't playing. He was for real. And the dude was real serious with him. But I'm just
Okay,
saying.
so what's the point you're trying to make, bro? That's what I'm trying
So
to get
what?
to.
So the point I'm trying to make is that he said that 80-20. He said 70-30. He was playing, so he came back with it. He when he came back with it and said, well, it get in the way of negotiation. So I ain't gonna talk about no percentages in the public no more. That's what he said.
Okay, so what does that have to do right now with what we talking about with Turnsburg Crawford coming out saying what he's saying and Earl Spence calling cap on this shit and Bud need to
Because
send out his own
because because what I'm saying is Bud tried. This is what I was saying. Bud probably trying.
You just made up a whole story saying, well, they probably told Bud, don't say it out your own mouth, but go pass it on to another.
Well, why
No,
else you
Monty
gonna come out?
Brown.
Why
What he trying to
you gonna come out and
insinuate?
say
What
that?
he trying to insinuate is that Earl playing again. That's what he trying to do.
Exactly,
No,
bro.
no, I ain't saying he playing. No, I ain't saying he playing. What I'm saying is Crawford probably thinking the same way Spence supposed to been thinking back when he said it earlier. He probably thinking like that now. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to give the other side of the pillow because I see some people be thinking one way, man, and they don't never, think about the big picture.
People gonna think how they want to think, fam. Now you can try to be politically
But
correct.
okay, so
Yeah, all right. Look, you can try to be politically correct, bro.
No, it ain't
Look,
about being
this
political
why we
correct.
have
It's
this
about
fight.
seeing everything.
That's why we have this fight,
let,
man.
let me ask a legit question.
Hold on, Billy. We as close as
Go ahead.
we ever been with this fight. This is the closest we ever been right now with the fight. This is realistic as the fight has ever
That's
been, bro.
right. That's what I'm saying.
This is where we at now, right? I'm not going back to no 80-20. I'm not going back to none of that shit. What I'm saying is, like Blue just said, okay, if Turnsburg Crawford saying he agreed to everything, right? That means you should have signed the damn contract. Why didn't you come out and put it on wax, right? And the ball will really be in your court. Then you really put pressure on Spence if it's true. All right, I agreed to this, I agreed to that, I agreed to this, right? And what Spencer said, all right, well, come out and say out your own fucking mouth because they don't deal with each other. They're not sitting in a room negotiating like y'all thinking.
Okay. Now
Facts.
watch
They
this.
team.
Hold
They
on,
team
bro. Like,
negotiating.
yeah,
Facts.
like Earl Spence sitting in the room with Terence Crawford, they just sitting right there to go. No, if you
Well, why
you
don't
get the
Spence come
contract,
out and say
hold
something?
on,
Won't Spence
bro.
come out and say something?
You talking about why don't Spence come out and say something, bro? We
Yeah.
talking about Terence Crawford coming out his mouth saying he agreed to everything. They're negotiating, bro. So
But
if he said, okay, I agree to
that's
everything,
cool.
right? Instead of the third, and his
Okay.
team don't want to fight, then come out and say that shit, and then let me see is what you're saying if you telling the truth or not. But you come out talking about I agree to everything, but your name ain't on shit.
But won't Spence come out and kind of put an end to it and tell him, man, he capping, man, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Won't he come out and say something?
Because he want to see the man say it out his own fucking mouth.
Well, maybe Crawford want to see the same thing.
Look, bro, you just trying to be a defensive lawyer right now.
No,
wait a minute. How the fucking Earl come out and say something when you said something first, right? You came
bro,
out, you talking
you're
about
not
you
seeing both sides,
right?
man. You're not seeing both sides.
Hold on, bro. You talking about both sides, bro.
Yeah, you seeing one side.
Terence Crawford came out his mouth and said he agreed to everything, fam. Right? He agreed to everything. So if you agree to everything, then how come you not saying it in the cameras?
What I'm saying is, okay, that's cool. That's cool. But listen.
No, let me ask you, why isn't he
But
saying
listen, that's cool. But what I'm saying was good for the goose is good for the gander.
I'm asking you a question. You talking about it's cool. Why is he not standing in front of the cameras?
He don't put it out there. I asked you, do you believe Blue? You said yeah. Bro, he put it out there.
Why is he not standing in front of the cameras?
No. He didn't put it out there. Blue Blood did. Blue Blood relayed a message from him. So
okay, but do you believe Blue?
Hold on, watch it, boss man. Boss man, listen to me real quick. Just like when he was doing all that, when that same energy he had when he was looking for the big fish all at the beach, if he signed his portion, he should have that same energy.
That was before they were sitting down, bro. Now they sitting down.
Bro, did you just hear what I said, fam?
Yeah, I heard you.
So what I'm saying, family, listen, if he actually signed it, why he can't have that same energy when he was looking for Earl on the beach? Is
And
what I'm saying.
okay, and that's why I was saying what I said. And listen, that's why I said what I was saying earlier about them not being able to talk about certain things in negotiation. You know what I'm saying? For us with the what they agree to and what they not agreeing to. You know, with the money and all that. So they probably not saying that. They only can send subliminal messages, kind of. You know what I'm saying?
So it was
Well, I
subliminal.
know Earl personally. Earl not gonna say nothing anyway. I know him personally, so
Yeah.
he not gonna say nothing anyway.
And Blue, when have Earl Spence ever lied, bro? So when that man
Nah,
told me
nah,
it's all
nah. One thing I know about he don't lie. Now, that one thing he don't talk much, but he ain't gonna lie. Now I know that.
exactly, fam.
Man, y'all, man, hey, I see y'all one sided,
No,
man.
no, no,
It ain't
no.
no one
Hold
sided,
on, my brother. How am I one sided when I relate the message agreeing with you?
No,
So
but
like,
no, I
I'm
ain't
not
talking
one
about you.
sided,
No,
bro.
I ain't. No, I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about man. It seems like money ain't waving at all. He
You
kind
gotta
of.
say I'm not waving
I
because
just I see, but I see what
He
you're
ain't
saying.
even
But
saying.
it's
He
like
ain't
you
even.
want
He
hold on, hold
ain't
on,
EJ,
hold
even.
on, hold on,
you
hold
want
on,
Hold on,
hold
EJ
hold
on.
to
on, hold on,
respond to some he say she say stuff that's not coming from the
No, hold on
horse's
though. But
mouth.
he gonna say
bro,
I'm one
bro.
sided, but
You
he been
saw
up
my,
here been one sided this whole damn time. He
bro,
ain't said shit
bro.
about
You
nobody
saw
else.
my side,
Hey,
bro.
that's
You
You been
true.
saw.
up here
Money
one
Brown,
sided this
that's
whole
true.
time. But you want to say
Hold
I'm
That
up.
one
is
sided?
Didn't you
true.
agree with me? Didn't you agree with me?
Did I agree with you on what?
No, I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about bro with the golden locks.
Nah, for sure. But at the end of
Hold
the
on,
day, both of
but
y'all got a
listen.
point. Money Brown being
I'm
one
trying to
sided
tell
and
you.
you being one sided though.
No, I'm not. I promise you, I'm not, man.
Bro, you ain't said shit good
Because
about Earl Spence yet.
because
You went against
yes, I
everything
did.
I say.
Yes, I did.
You
Well,
need to take
I
a little
just
bit.
call it how I see it, man. I just call it how I see it, bro.
Like Gator
Hey,
That's
said,
it.
so
if he signed it, he can say whatever is done if he signed it, right? So you talking about, oh, he can't sign, he can only say so much.
He didn't say he'll sign it, man. If he agree,
Yeah, but if you
then
agree, you should have signed something, right?
but he gotta send it back. Earl gotta be on some okay, let me see what else. Man, you know how negotiations go, man. Come on, man. You ain't never negotiated nothing.
Bro, let me tell you something. When you agree to something, fam, you can sign your portion of the contract to where your shit is signed, sealed, and delivered. You don't have to wait
Before
on the
negotiations, but before negotiations over with,
bro. If he agreed to everything, then that means he's happy with what the fuck he got right there. So that means, okay, I agree. Let me put my big giant Hancock on this motherfucker. Bam, I agree. Sign. Now the ball is in
so
this court. So what you mean?
so
So why is
so
you agreeing to everything before negotiation is over with then?
okay, so who leaving it in the air? Earl or Crawford?
What you
I
mean?
mean both. What you mean? Both of them is.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying. Both of them leaving it in the air, man. You
Yeah,
saying
but
Crawford should have
look.
came out?
My only thing with you, what you saying there, bro. You saying EJ should surprise. I mean, respond to some he say she say. Not saying that the he say she say ain't true, but you want EJ to respond to Bud when Bud ain't even came out and said nothing publicly.
Cause true be told, Bud could have been capping with Blue Blood.
Fact. And
Exactly.
don't put out there. Earl don't like what he telling you is I'm not
Okay.
believing shit that they saying on YouTube. That's what he's saying. So you what we believe, he don't believe. You understand what I'm saying? So he don't give a fuck what Blue Blood say or what this person say or what that person say. He want to see Terence Bud Crawford come out his own fucking mouth and put on wax, fight hype, motherfucking fight hub, Blue Blood on this fucking camera, right? Because then when you put it out there out your own mouth with your face on that motherfucker, now we can get somewhere. If you telling me you agree to every fucking thing, period, fam. That's what it is.
Man, I'm telling you, I hear what y'all saying. I partially agree, but I'm on
You
some
don't agree at all.
I'm on some stuff like this, man. And this is how I come to you.
You ride for Terence Bud
If
Crawford. That's what it is, fam.
if it's gotta be all this
If it's
uh
gonna be all what, fam?
invading here and going there and doing this and gotta go through this negotiation and go through that negotiation, man, if you want it, let me tell you, Devin Haney showed me
Man,
that they can make a fight if they want to fight, regardless on who end. Even if it's some way outlandish to where like Haney finna fight Romero again and still ain't finna get the lion's share or like
yeah,
he
they
should have
signed a
because
fucked up contract. Yeah, that's why.
exactly.
Yeah, that's what
So
they did. They signed a fucked up. Shouts out to Haney for becoming undisputed, but they signed a
yeah,
fucked up contract that they was looking to get rescued out of. So what?
okay. the same thing applies to this situation, in
No,
my
it don't
opinion.
apply to the situation. Everybody's business is different, bro. Because you see Devin Haney, up and coming young star, 23 years of age, fam, trying to get his first big situation going, become undisputed, to put my name out there against Errol Spence, who is a three-weight world champion, right? Been hot in the fucking welterweight division for how long? Terence Crawford, 3-division world champion, former undisputed current WBO welterweight, right? They're evidently their contract is going to be bigger than whatever the fuck Devin Haney is making, even being undisputed, going back to fight that boy back in Australia. So no, their business is totally different from Devin Haney business, bro. And they're not going to sign, and that's what I'm saying about Bud. He's not going to sign a fucked up contract or agree to a fucked up contract where he's not getting compensated for as big as this fight is, bro.
I
It don't.
understand.
It just don't make sense.
This how I feel. I'm just be real. Fuck it. This how I feel. I feel like it was bullshit what he told Blue. Flat out. That's how I feel. I feel like the shit they told Blue, because him and his team always him and his team always talking about how blue blood count or blue blood line he hating on us. He could have been on some bullshit. All right, well, go tell him this. I agree to everything. I took the 35-65. I took this. I took that. When we send them, I'm talking about if it ain't 50-50, it ain't no fight. So if you talking about it ain't 50-50, but now you went all the way to 35-65, like, come on, man, quit playing with us, bro.
And we heard this from his manager. This is what his manager. This is what Bomac saying.
Man, what a receipt here, man. What a receipt here, money. Yeah. What a receipt here.
I ain't got to put no receipts out there yet. You believe blue blood, right? You believe what Turnsburg Crawford told blue blood, don't you?
Because I'm trying. I mean,
you believe what Turnsburg Crawford told blue blood, right?
Bro, I asked you, do you believe it?
I told you yes. That means you believe it as well.
So all I'm telling you, all I have to go on is what Blue is saying. So if I want to say,
it ain't that you're going on it. Do you believe it? Yes or no is the question.
Do I believe Crawford?
Yeah.
I believe Crawford done agreed because he keep on saying, man, listen, man, dude don't have nowhere else. He don't have nothing else to do, man. He got to get undisputed right here.
You said you believe Crawford agreed because he keep on saying what?
He keep on saying he want to fight, man.
So
when
Errol Spence come out and tell you that he ain't fight nobody but Turnsburg Crawford, right? That's the only fight he want. Don't come to him with nothing else. On camera saying he go fight Crawford, win this year, right? This year. And if the fight don't happen, it ain't because of me. Do you believe Errol Spence when he said that?
He said it, if it don't happen, it ain't because of him.
Yeah. You believe when he said that?
Well, come on out and say it again then.
Why you gotta say it again though?
Because this is what we need, man. Come on. Right. This is what
that man ain't came out and told you that he agreed to shit yet though. He ain't come out his own mouth.
Say that shit every day.
Yeah. So if you want Earl to come out and say it again, how come Bud just come out and say it again?
I mean, Bud could come out and say it again too. I want both of them to come out. But what I'm just saying to you though, stop it. Don't be one-sided. Just don't see, because I think you just seeing one lane, man. And see, like bro said earlier, right? But bro saw what I was saying earlier, but you don't see what I was saying though.
Bro, because I don't agree with what you were saying. What they have to do with anything?
And that just showed that you one-sided though.
No, it's not. It's showing that I'm one-sided. You said up here and you didn't give Earl credit for shit, but I'm one-sided.
I see both of them. I just told you I think Crawford needs to come out. But I'm just trying to prove to you that you need to say that Spence need to come out.
Okay, see, when Crawford come out, Spence will come out. He just told you.
When you talk to Spence, you should have told Spence.
He just told you. Terence Crawford need to come out and say it out his own mouth. So if he come out and put his face on camera, right? If he come out, if he come out and put his face on camera and say that he accepted everything and that the ball is in Spence court right now, right? Then it's going to force Errol Spence to come out and you know what I'm saying, respond to what the fuck he said. But he haven't shit. And what Errol Spence is telling you is he don't believe it. What Blue Blood talking about.
I believe it. If I see Terence Crawford say that shit right now today, I'm gonna believe it. If he's come out on camera and said, I'm gonna believe what he say. Even if it ain't true. Even if it ain't true, I'm gonna believe it because it's coming out of his mouth.
I'm trying to see who Spence done told you to tell Crawford to come out and say it on camera.
Bro, I just said what I said about 5 or 6 times now, but I'm not gonna keep myself.
But Ted, you should have told him. No, nigga, you said.
I don't have to tell him shit. How come you're not telling Crawford to come out
Well,
and say
because it put you in the same book as in the same lane as Blue.
Okay. So if it's put us in the same lane as Blue, right? Now
Yeah.
it's back on, all right, so Blue came out, I came out, so now it's back on Crawford turn now, right? If that's how you want to
So you should have so you should have told
So
Spence.
now it's back on Crawford turn now, right? For Crawford to come out and say what the fuck he said, right? Come out and say what you said on camera and make me believe what the fuck you said, and then I come out and open up my mouth.
Okay, that's fair right there. Okay, that's fair. That's fair then. That's fair. Okay, so now if you're a credible source, you said Spence told you, so you credible. Everybody believe in you now. So now, okay, I think Crawford need to go back through Blue then, since y'all mediators, and say what Crawford need to say for you can tell Spence.
Bro, look, and when it boils down to it,
that's all that middleman.
look, when it boils down to it, really ain't nobody gonna believe them until it come out. You see it coming out they mouth, like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't seen the money he put up the text messages between him and EJ, but I'm just saying you ain't.
Well, that's cool, but you go ahead. My bad.
I'm just saying most people ain't gonna believe the shit until they see it coming out of somebody's mouth. And from Steven Espinoza saying like both fighters they've been keeping it behind the scenes, like that's good for negotiations. I mean, and I haven't seen Crawford come out and be like, yeah, it's true. I didn't agree to everything. I verbally agreed to everything. Or we ain't seen EJ come out and say, yeah, Terence Crawford, he lying about saying he agreed to everything. We ain't seen that, so we can't believe that he say she say, even if it's coming from like Blue Blood, because I don't think Blue Blood is lying about what he's saying.
Young Billy,
or I mean, a nigga seen the receipts from money. And I don't believe that.
What a receipt said,
bro. I didn't seen him, bro. I don't know. You hold on, my guy. You just been watching.
He believed Terence Crawford. You feel
me? You just been watching.
I didn't seen that receipt, money. I seen that receipt.
Yeah,
he
just been. I'm just saying, you just been watching this, tuning in, bro.
Man, I tuning
in, bro.
I seen the live going. I came in, fam.
Well, like I say, I'm not putting receipts out there because the receipts got something on it I don't want to disclose or show.
Well, there you go. Then.
No, it's not there you go. But I have.
She say then.
At the end of the day, like I said, you don't have to believe it. You already got your mind made up, so I'm not worried about you believing shit.
No, I'm just telling you. You hear say she say. Blue here say she say. You should have. No, what I'm telling you, money.
None of that.
Money. What I'm telling you is, man, you put yourself in the same lane as Blue. Soon as you came with that he say, she say, you should have told Spence, now, nigga, you tell him. You get your ass on video and you tell him. Just like Blue. No, hold up. Blue should have told Crawford. Man, no, you get on camera and tell him. That's what Blue should have told Crawford.
But that ain't their job to do that, bro.
Yeah, this the thing though.
Don't come out here saying he say, she say then.
He's a defense lawyer concerns Bud Crawford right now, and he's one-sided like a motherfucker. When it comes to the situation at the end of the day, hold on, bro. When it comes to the situation, right, of Errol Spence saying that shit is cap, right? He's not believing that shit, and what they saying is he not believing shit on YouTube. He want to see Terence Bud Crawford come out his mouth and speak on his own behalf and show me and tell me that you agree to everything that you saying, right? You said it out your own mouth, which forces me to come out in this bitch and open up my mouth, right? But he's not going off Errol Spence himself. Himself is not going off of what the fuck somebody saying that he's saying he's not agreeing to. So why is he coming out like, I don't give a fuck about what he's saying, right? So, but if this nigga come out and put his face on that motherfucker, well, we telling you what Terence Bud Crawford should do, right? And do you agree that Terence Bud Crawford should come out and put his face on it? Yes or no? Or you gonna come out with the time about, oh, you know what? They probably told him he
no,
right?
I just told you I agree, bro. I told you Blue should have told him. I told you Blue I told you Blue should have told Crawford. No, you get on the screen just like you should have told Spence. No, you get your ass on video. You said that ain't your lane. That ain't your space to say that.
First of all, I never said I ain't my space to say shit.
Hey, bro, you just gotta. EJ wasn't trying to respond to that shit because he didn't know if it was true or not.
But he went through money though. But he went through money.
No. He was having a conversation with
telling
money.
Me something. Facts.
They was having a conversation. He wasn't telling him put it on the internet that if he don't say it, I ain't gonna believe it. Nah, he was just having a conversation between two men. Blue Blood and Terence Crawford actually was like, hey, you could put this on the internet. It's two different situations. You can't. It's not the same.
Man, Blue was bloodthirsty, man. Blue, man. You know he want to get that content out there fast. Hold
on, CLE. Let me tell you something. We not mad at Blue. Blue did what the fuck he's supposed to do. We fuck with Blue.
That's what I'm saying.
Facts.
Like Blue Ray just said, we not making up shit. Like we not finna. Blue ain't finna just come out and say some shit. We just told you. Yes, we agreed that Terence Crawford told Blue Blood to go say this. Facts. And Blue did what he was supposed to do. Ain't nothing wrong with what he did.
Yeah.
Does that mean that Terence Crawford telling Blue Blood to say that people want to just believe Terence Crawford? And what I'm telling you is Errol Spence saying I'm not believing that shit. Terence Crawford need to come out and say out his own mouth that he agreed to everything in this, that, and the third, right? Come out your mouth and say that shit.
I mean, I want to believe you that Spence told you that. You know what I'm saying? I want to believe it just like I want to believe Blue. I want to believe y'all telling the truth. So what I'm saying is, man, if you telling the truth and Blue telling the truth, then both of them need to get on there and stop going through y'all or whatever, or saying it to y'all. They need to say it on the video.
That's the situation, fam. You keep talking about going between. I didn't go talking to Errol Spence to come back like, hey, y'all.
Well, you reporting what y'all said.
Wait a minute. Money, let me interject real quick.
Say this shit is cap, bro.
Money, let me interject real quick. Hey, bro. I trained Errol for Pacquiao fight. Matter of fact, all the fights that I trained Errol for 12 fights. I was training Errol, and I never knew when the fight was made until it was announced, and I was training the nigga. So Errol ain't the type of person to tell you when the fight. He gonna let the people that get paid for the marketing and advertisement to let people know when it's official. That's just the type of person he is, bro, and that's just being real.
Man, I thought the fighters were there. I thought Errol was his own boss, man. I thought he was his own boss.
Bro, that don't mean he's not his own boss. I think you missed what I'm saying. He's not with the back and forth, brother. That's all I'm trying to get you to understand. And he don't run around talking about, ooh, my fight day on this day. That ain't who he is. That ain't his personality, bro.
Man, I just only thing I need to know is, are they official when they talking? Because going through and we hearing from this and we hearing from that, I want to believe everything I hear, but from y'all, but you know what I'm saying?
You don't have to believe it. Like you saying what you want to believe. It's not, look, if you don't believe, you don't believe, fam. That's on you. We're not here to try to force you to believe some shit. I'm definitely not trying to force you to believe some shit, especially when we talking about what the fuck we know. So at the end of the day, it's up to you to feel how you're a grown ass man. I'm not here. Hey man, listen, bro. Please believe me, bro. Nah, hold on, bro. It's up to you to believe whatever the fuck that you want to believe, right? Just like we telling you, we don't believe the shit that Terence Crawford talking about, and there's no way you gonna convince me to believe it until you come out on motherfucking wax and set out his own mouth, and then we see what goes on from there, what transpired from there. So at the end of the day, your mind is made up, bro. And that's what I'm telling you. It ain't about us trying to force you to believe some shit. But we just telling you what it is on what we heard from the shit. And we've been feeling this way before EJ said that shit. So this ain't like Errol Spence said some shit and now, oh yeah, nah, nigga, we've been saying this shit before I had the conversation with Errol Spence. So it is what it is.
Okay, well, you done had that conversation. That's cool. Well, I just know, man, the fight need to happen, and I'm ready for it. You know what I'm saying? And everybody that's out here that's talking about it and is, reporting on it, I know they ready for it. So, soon as they get it signed and they start going back and forth, we'll see. We'll see who gonna come to power. We're gonna see who was capping and who won capping, because you know it's gonna come out once they be able to go back and forth and shit. So we'll see it. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure. You know, it's a lot of hesitation on both ends, man. I just can't think it's just be one side, man, the whole damn time. Just one side the
First of all,
whole time.
nobody's saying it's one side the whole damn time. Let's show the way you looking at it, man.
I ain't never heard you say
negotiations, bro. That's
I
the
ain't
point of
never heard you.
negotiation.
I ain't never heard you say Spence is in the wrong about nothing when it comes to Crawford.
So why would I say he's in the wrong about anything, right? When we like he telling us out his own fucking mouth what he's going to do, right? So this the thing with y'all. Y'all want to say, oh, Crawford been chasing down Errol Spence for 4 or 5 years now, but Errol Spence telling you motherfuckers, well, I'm going to fight for this title, I'm going to fight for that title, right? He telling you the truth right off the back. He ain't capping to you motherfuckers. Oh yeah, after this fight, I'm gonna go fight Terence Crawford. Then he go fight somebody else. Oh, you know what? After this fight, I'm gonna go. No, he telling you exactly what he's going to do. The man get into a fucking car crash with Sean Porter. Y'all still, oh, let's fight. But Terence Crawford come out his mouth, I don't want to fight Errol Spence coming off the car crash, right? Then Terence Crawford tell you out his own mouth, I don't want to fight. I want Manny Pacquiao over Errol Spence, right? Right? Then it comes to the point now where we at now, and y'all still looking at, oh, he's been ducking Crawford for this many years and that many years. But where we at now, Errol Spence said out his own mouth, Terence Crawford from coming for that motherfucking title. He's been on fucking record, right? Lately telling y'all that this the only fight he want to make. You understand? For undisputed. Terence Crawford come out his own mouth and say this is the best time for the fight to happen. When you're away from fucking Bob Byrne, get to keep majority of the motherfucking money for undisputed, right? All the marbles, the biggest payday you go make in your fucking career, the biggest fighter that you ever fought, right? And vice versa. Terence Crawford will be the biggest fighter that Errol Spence fought. But it's because of Errol Spence that the fight is as big as it is. You understand what I'm saying? So y'all can try to come out here and say, oh, I ain't never heard you discredit Errol Spence or this, that. For what? The man ain't gave me a reason to discredit him.
I know, and Bud haven't either, right?
Stop it, man.
Hey man, listen, man.
I see you. You want to come up here. You want to play.
No, I'm a realist, man. I'm a realist, man.
You want to play defense lawyer, and whatever we said about Errol Spence, you want to flip it around. Hold on. Whatever we said about Errol Spence, you want to flip it around for Terence Crawford. David Dockett, I appreciate that love in the cash app. You want to flip it around for Terence Crawford, bro, to come up here and make it like, oh, all y'all do is hate on Terence Crawford. Y'all don't give him no credit for shit. Y'all hear what y'all want to hear, bro.
I didn't say that. I ain't say you don't give him no credit for shit. I said Errol. I know. I said Errol, bro. I said Errol. I asked you about Errol, man. I said you don't.
That's the same thing as saying you don't hold turn. I mean, you say you don't put no heat on Errol Spence.
Come on, bro. I did not say Crawford. I said Errol, man.
Bro,
I said Errol.
Come on, bro. But say what the fuck you really want to say, bro. You say you want to say that I hate on Terence Crawford. I don't give that man no credit for shit, bro. Come on, man.
Come on, bro. That ain't new. Everybody know that. I don't think I'm trying to tell you.
All right, well, say it then out your own mouth. Don't come up here like we telling Crawford said out his own mouth. Say it out your mouth.
Bro, I said you was one-sided. Man, I've been said you was one-sided. I just said it in a way that it doesn't seem so.
Well, you gotta speak my language because you don't come up here and try to say some bullshit in a nice way to me. Call it for what it is if you want to call it for what it is.
I didn't say nice. I just said it in the way that it flows. But if you getting attacked and get offended, bro, then
trust me, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Hey man,
nor am I feeling
we just having a conversation, fam. Now
at all.
Don't let it get to your feelings. I'm just speaking in general, my guy. So if you wanna, get your feelings involved, then excuse me. You know what I mean? I'm just talking,
bro.
I'm just talking in general, bro.
Just say what you want to say, bro. Period.
I'm saying it. You the only one that kind of ain't taking what I'm saying with a full grain of salt. You just your scale leaning one way instead of both ways. I can tell you where Crawford should have came out on video and said it.
Man,
but you can't say it though. But you can't say it.
I can't say what.
You can't say that Spence should need to come out on video and say and rebuttal what Crawford is saying.
And I just sat up here and told you, if Terence Crawford come out and say this shit on video, right? he will force Errol Spence to come out and rebuttal what the fuck he's saying, right?
No,
So you
what I'm
tell me,
saying
no. You talking about I can't say it. It will force him because Terence Crawford now saying that I Errol Spence nigga, I agree to everything you and your team on it, right? I accepted all that shit now. Coming out his fucking face on camera, right? It's gonna be the biggest shit in boxing. Every motherfucking storyline from everybody that report boxing, ESPN, everybody go take that shit and they go, oh, Terence Crawford agreed to everything. Now motherfuckers looking for Errol Spence. You talking about I can't say it, it's gonna force him to do it. I don't have to say shit. So if he come out and say it, if that's what he done, then you'll get whatever you're looking for.
Bro, hey man, I was just trying to tell you both of them doing the same thing. And I said Crawford need to come out, and I said Spence need to come out. So that's my take. You know, you got your take. So I mean, I hope the people can see now that you gotta be, you can't be biased when you reporting. You know what I'm saying? You gotta see the right and wrong in both areas. You know what I'm saying? So
you keep putting up the word bias. You one side, you biased, you this. How am I being biased and how am I one sided?
Because you're not saying, because you saying that Spence won't come out. Because you're not saying Spence need to come out and rebut what Bud is saying.
Well, to Spence, Bud ain't saying shit.
But Blue, he said it through Blue.
So how come you can't accept that? To Errol Spence, Terence Crawford ain't said shit.
See, I can accept when Spence said, but I can only believe what you say. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense.
Nah, it don't make sense. I really didn't get that shit.
Okay, well that's the same shit. That's the same thing you saying about Crawford.
You said you can only believe what I'm saying. You say you can believe what Spence saying, but you can only believe what I'm saying. That shit don't make sense to me.
I didn't say that.
I don't know if well, what you say?
I'm saying the exact same thing you saying, man. You see how confusing that shit is, bro? It's confusing, man. You confusing folks because you out here doing the same thing,
bro. You just said I would take it what Spence saying, but I can only believe what you saying. Is that not what you just said?
You can't, bro. You cannot say Spence need to get on video and tell Crawford, man, stop going through Blue, man. Get your ass on video and tell me and say what you really need to say. You can't say that. You only can say, well, Crawford need to come do this and Crawford need to do that.
That's what you want.
He wasn't going through Blue. Blue seen him at a gas station. Am I right, Monty?
Facts.
He is going through Blue. He told Blue to put it out. Y'all say he told Blue to put it out, man. Come on. He's going through Blue, bro. He's going through Blue, man.
He met him at 7-Eleven, right? So now, what this man trying to say is, he said, I won't say this, Blue. He said, I won't come out and say, well, Earl, you need to get on there and say that Terence Crawford, you need to say it out your own mouth and that's cap. What I'm telling him is, Errol Spence saying that Terence Crawford ain't saying shit if he ain't said it out his own mouth on camera. Right? He don't believe what Blue's saying. All right.
But he told you that, right? He told you that, right, Money?
If you want Errol Spence to come out and give you what you're looking for, to call cap on what Terence Crawford is saying, then Terence Crawford need to come out his own fucking mouth on camera and say that he agreed to everything, bro.
But he told you that, right, Money? He told you that, though.
No, wait a minute. How come you can't accept that, bro?
No, I'm accepting it. Listen, I can accept.
It ain't shit else to talk about.
I said I can accept Spence getting out just like you saying Crawford need to get out on the video and say something. I can accept that, but I only can believe what you are saying. You feel what I'm saying? That it's a big difference. I can accept what Spence, okay, and I only can believe what you are saying. The same thing I said about Blue. I can only believe.
All right, so it take money what money take out of it. If you follow EJ on Twitter, he pretty much said the same thing.
I just seen a few. I've seen a few captions here and there, but I ain't seen too much of him coming out saying, "Hey, Bud, man, stop all that capping, man, and tell them folks what it is." I ain't saying nothing like that.
He ain't say that.
I know, but that's what Money saying. He said.
No, I'm talking about on Twitter. I'm talking about what he said on Twitter.
No, I'm talking about what Money talking about. But because Money is the more reliable source at this point, because Twitter saying that,
See,
but Money
hey,
inside
right now I
info.
think right now I think you more worried about the source than the fighter.
Exactly,
I already know, guys.
exactly,
But you
exactly.
that's off the point though. We
No,
talk about the
no,
fighter.
because it is on the point because man, if he's saying that Spence told him to tell, he said Spence told him that Crawford need to come on out and say it on video, right? Then my whole thing is, man, it ain't nothing but if you throwing that stone that way, you got to be able to accept the stone come back, because somebody on that camp or whoever, they can say, well, let me hear Spence come out and say that, because I ain't, you tell Spence come out and say that, I don't believe Spence, I ain't heard what Spence said, or
Well,
or
let me tell you something,
or
y'all.
or,
It's
or
not for me, and like I'm telling you right now, it's not for me to try to drill in a fucking head that, oh well, he said this and this, that, and the third. Like I just told you, I'm not trying to drill in your head this, that, right? It's up to you if you believe it or not. So I'm telling you, right, what Turnbull Crawford should be doing if you want the response that you want.
if he want the respect in who eyes though.
No, if you want the response that you want, ain't no respect in nobody eyes. You want a certain
No,
response.
I'm trying to get man. No, I'm trying to get you to see both sides. That's all I'm trying to
You
do. I'm
trying to
not
get
trying to.
me, bro. I've been doing this shit for way too long, fam. Right? For you to come up here and try to get me to see anything, and that's no disrespect to you. You feel me? The way y'all see shit is the way y'all go see shit. You understand what I'm saying?
Well,
And I'm not here to change your mind on what you see. But you damn sure not gonna be up here and change my mind on what I see. We talking about I'm trying to get you to see it from both sides and just that because man, I give Turnbull Crawford all the credit in the world. I talk to Bo Mac. You understand what I'm saying? I say on this motherfucker every time I see it as a 50-50 fight, right? Bud got a damn good chance to win in this fight. I'm just riding with EJ. That's my dog. I think he go win the fight. I get a man all the credit in the world. But only thing y'all heard is what y'all want to hear, fam.
no,
So
no, 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 no,
that's
no,
all it
no.
is.
No, I don't, man. No, I don't. I don't hear. I just look at the facts that's laid out, and I just present them. And if you have a different opinion after that, then it's cool. But I'm pretty sure it's people that done heard this conversation. I'm pretty sure they agree with me that you gotta see both sides. If you saying this, then
This man keep talking
you,
about both
I mean,
sides, bro.
yeah, it's two levels to it. Bottom line, Spence need to get out here, Crawford need to get out here, man, and do this
John,
and
do I not always say it's three sides to every story?
All the time, man.
His side, and the truth, right? And every motherfucker believe what they want to believe when they hear the shit. So at the end of the day, right? If you want to see Errol Spence, because to you, you want to see Errol get on camera and call cap on Turnbull Crawford. That's what
because
you
that's
want,
what you want. Because that's what you want.
bro.
It's the only thing. Can I say something?
Go
I've
ahead,
been kind of quiet.
go ahead, Billy. Go ahead.
I've been kind of quiet. I just want to speak on it, man. I think what both y'all are saying is holding weight on both sides. I understand what my man says. He's saying Errol should rebut it personally, but Errol, he's not for him. What Monty's saying is Errol don't know if Bud really said that, even though Blue Blood is a reliable source. Since Errol didn't hear from him, Errol ain't taking it serious. So Errol ain't taking something seriously because it's on YouTube and because people are running with it, unless he hear the fighter himself say it. So to Errol, ain't shit to rebut but noise and drama, because Errol Spence ain't see Bud say it. So until that happens, then Errol Spence will come out and say something. But I also understand why you want to hear Errol say, "Nah, this shit ain't true," and yada yada. I get what you're saying, but I also get what Monty's saying too, because to Errol, that's just a story until Buzz said it.
Exactly. And you know why you see it both ways? Because you get it. And that's all I'm trying to get Money to see. But he don't see that. But you know, it's like I said, you know, if you in there like that with bro, I understand. You gotta
Bro,
ride or die for him. You know what I'm saying? That's your home team. I get it. But you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you get a little bit a little bit a realness, not a realness, but sometimes you gotta tell, like I tell my homeboy, man, listen, man, don't, bro, you gotta get out there, man, and put that to, you know what I'm saying, put that to rest, man, or you
What is
just
the
have
thing though? You get
a conversation with him.
yeah, but to get what I'm saying to Errol, this is just drama and noise because he didn't hear it from Bud himself. So I get why Monty is like, Errol don't have to say something because to him, Bud never said nothing until Bud said it's a non-story. Just because it's on YouTube don't mean it's a story. And as long as Errol and Bud are still trying to make the fight, then it's a non-story. So I think that's what he's
Yeah,
saying. Errol ain't about to respond to that shit if he don't even know Bud really said it. So that's why he's saying that.
yeah, I get it, man. I get you, man. I get you. Yeah, it's just one of the things, man. That if it's always gonna be speculation till you know you really hear it up out of each until they get out here and get in front of each other, like who is that, Romero and Tank. You know what I'm saying? Until they get out there, start going back and forth and putting it out there like Romero and Tank. And I don't even know why they ain't even doing it, man. Because this fight could be bigger than what it already is, even though it's a bigger fight. It's a big fight. It could be even bigger if they just put a little bit of into it. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit, man. They too laid back, but I blame them. You know, they at a point in their career where shit. You know, they done seen all the fame, all the lights, camera. Is nothing new. So I get it that they kind of just laid back, but man, yeah, they gotta sell this motherfucker, man.
Man, this
They gotta sell it.
This fight sold, bro.
All you gotta
They
do is
can make
announce
it
this shit.
bigger, but this fight sold, bro.
Man, all you gotta do is announce this shit. That's it. That's all. So they announce it. You got any motherfucker talk about this fight. You got NFL players, NBA players.
Hey, bro. Hey, look. Just think about this. Wherever that source came from, that they cleared, they almost near, you know, they didn't agree the terms, bro. I woke up, that shit was on every major platform, bro. It was on ESPN, Bleacher Report, goddamn, Undisputed, all that. It was on all that shit, and that's just by somebody saying that they agreed the terms. This fight already sold.
Yeah. So now, you know, you got a lot of these cats running around here now, right? They ain't gonna admit to it because, you know, they want to seem, you know what I'm saying, politically correct and shit. But got a lot of cats running around that's saying, oh man, Errol Spence ducking Bud. He don't want the fight because of what Bud said. Bud said he agreed to this, he agreed to that. But we ain't got shit signed. Now I'm a firm believer that the fight is gonna happen, right? I'm gonna stand on my word because I want the fight. You gotta speak shit into existence. So I'm not gonna be the one that, oh man, this shit ain't happening. It's this, that. No, I believe this shit's gonna happen. We still got time for it to happen. Right? A date they said, we don't know if it's gonna be there, but we see that December is in play as well. So now we just have to sit back and wait and see. You know what I mean? Just have to sit back and wait and see. You know, when everything come out and hit the table, and we'll see if a motherfucker accepts 65-35 with nothing up front.
Monty Brown, I'ma just tell you this. I'ma call you off the record.
Hey, Blue, I just want to see if motherfucker accepts 65-35 with nothing up front.
Hey, bro, no guaranteed money. God damn it.
Come on, man.
35 with nothing up front.
No guaranteed money, bro.
We talk about the team that was suing goddamn Top Rank.
Don't speak on it, John. But yeah, bro. Nah, it's all love, bro. Like, bro, it's just, you know, for me, I'm hearing that December might be in play too, man. Real shit, because that Tank Davis and Ryan Garcia fight gonna happen in January, from what I'm hearing. So December just opened up. So I do hear that they still pushing for the 19th, but shit, we, you know, today Bud's birthday, 35th birthday and shit. It's September 28th.
Yeah, he got 39 minutes left over this way. They told him.
Yeah.
Bud a Libra.
Yep, today Bud's birthday.
Man, boy, Libra's known for lies. Y'all think I'm playing, bro. Think of every partner you got that's Libra, and think about them niggas lie, bro. I swear to God.
Nigga lying his ass off. Oh shit. See, that's what I'm saying, man. Y'all don't see it both ways. Now y'all calling him a liar. Y'all telling me Errol Spence ain't never lied in his life. These niggas want to be even on so many playing fields, bro. Shit be so simple though. So simple. But if you agree to everything like you say you agree to, bro, if you accepted everything like you said you accepted, that's some big dog shit. You feel me? That's some big dog shit. You standing up holding your nuts like, all right, nigga, I did what y'all wanted. You understand what I'm saying? I did everything y'all wanted. You know what I mean? All I want to do is whoop your ass, take them scraps, become undisputed. Right? And if Bud really agreed to that shit, this is my opinion, COE fam. It's just my opinion, bro. If Bud really agreed to that shit like he's saying he would, like he's saying he did, bro, you think Bo Mac ain't gonna be in the camera speaking that shit out loud as much shit as he talk? Huh? You think he ain't
I'm pretty sure people in this camp would be saying something. You know what I mean?
Bo Mac, the manager, the man that speak for Terence Bud Crawford, that signed, that go in there and negotiate for what Terence Bud Crawford want. Manager / trainer, Bo Mac, the man that's sitting down in the room making this shit happen. Bo Mac. You think he won't be on camera talking shit as much shit as he talk?
I'm pretty sure, and the only thing I done heard was from Blue. That's the only thing I done heard, man. I'm pretty sure he would be saying so. Oh, then I heard that his other partner had come out and said something. He kind of said the same thing that Blue said, and then I heard somebody's sister. That's the only thing I remember, man. And then now this is my first time hearing something from Spence is what you said. So that's why I was like, whoa, okay. This some breaking news type shit.
Yeah, but all I'm saying is, bro, you know, if Bud really did the shit that he said he did, he'll be saying that shit every time he in front of a camera, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He in competition with Errol Spence. You feel me? Not saying they have nothing personal going on, but he's in competition with Errol Spence to prove that he's the best motherfucker at the welterweight division. He's the number 2 welterweight in the world, but he's a bad motherfucker. But he's in competition with EJ, and he want to show that, you know, he the top shotter. So if he to pull a move like that, bro, right? Like you said, Devin Haney proved something to you, right? By going down there and taking that contract, and now you're going back down there again. So Bud Crawford would have been to prove something to a lot of people if he did what he said he did. And why can't you just say it out your own mouth when the camera is in front of your face? So that's how a lot of people feeling. If you really accepted it and you go sign for what that is, and then guess what? You put the pressure on Errol Spence. You put the pressure on him. So that's how that worked, man.
Yeah. I get you. I hear you, man. It's all good. I'm about to get ready and get my ass in this bed, man. I'll let y'all in a minute. Hey, I appreciate the conversation, bro. It was fun, man.
Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you.
Already.
Yeah, I like what you're doing, man. Keep doing what you're doing, man. I pray for your success, man, and just keep doing. You know, I'm gonna do my best to keep toning in.
Appreciate you, bro.
Hey, okay, bless up, champ.
No doubt.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, money, man. Hit me tomorrow, bro. I'm gonna talk to you on some off the record.
I got you.
All right, bro, family. All right, y'all stay up.
Hey, how the little man doing? How the little man doing, Blue?
Oh man, you know they doing good, man. You know,
okay.
They take care of business. You know, one still sucking milk, one playing soccer. So you know.
okay, that's what's up, bro.
All right, that's a good, man. Yeah, call me tomorrow for sure.
I got you.
All right,
I'll tell you for you, Blue.
All right.
Hey man, boys get real sincere about this Bud and EJ, man.
Yeah, but I want to let people know. I don't. That's just how I talk, bro. So they begin like, oh man, no, bro. It's just how I talk, bro.
I already know.
Personal shit like that, man. Just you gotta speak my language, bro. Period. You know what I'm saying? Cuss back. Say what the fuck you gonna say. Like all that weak ass, oh, I'm trying to be politically correct ass shit gonna get ate up over here, fam. Like I'm not with all the soft shit. Not saying that you soft, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, you gotta speak my language to get my you want my attention, you gotta speak a nigga language, fam. But when like I say, bro, when we looking at Bud, and I respect Terence Bud Crawford to the utmost, fam. To the utmost. Like I say, I was watching Terence Bud Crawford before Kess was even on Bud Crawford, before he's a fucking world champion with the motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, braids and the little dreads. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And like people say, I'm gonna be real, I never seen Bud and Errol fighting one another. I never seen that happening. You feel me? I never seen Bud moving all the way up to 47. By the time you get to 47, Earl Spence still being there, let alone. You know what I mean? So I never seen Bud and EJ fight each other. They was my two favorite fighters, bro. That I was putting people up on before these motherfuckers became world champion. I put niggas on Earl Spence in the Olympics. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I never seen this happen. But at the same time, fam, when I'm looking at the situation and we all looking at it, and you got a lot of motherfuckers talking, oh, money, you're capping this, that, and the third. Right now, where we stand today, making the fight happen, right? If you're being realistic about it, and you listen to Steven Espinoza and shit like that, them mans never came out and said Earl Spence was a reason why, this and that. It was always Bud need to be realistic on this. They need to be realistic on that because Earl Spence already know the drill. He been doing business with Showtime and PBC his whole fucking career. So they know what he want and what he looking for. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Yeah, and YB, you talked to Espinoza, huh? Look at YB. Yeah, I remember YB was saying that he had talked to Espinoza off camera and stuff.
Oh yeah. I think YB. Yeah.
And then he told me that. And then he told me something like that on camera about, it's all about being realistic. And then he said it, about a week later on Fight Hype that, it's about being realistic and that the split ain't gonna be nothing crazy. Like if it's not 50-50, it'll be close to it. Right. As far as the pay-per-view split, he said that too. So like me, but then they said Espinoza was capping. They said that he was lying. They said that I was lying. You know what I'm saying? So me, I stopped saying anything. I stopped speaking on it. So me, I don't speak on it.
And that's just like what I was saying. Like people ain't gonna really take anybody's word until they see it come out their mouth. But shit.
And like I'm saying, I'm not discrediting my brother Blue at all. Blue did what he's supposed to do when Terence Bud Crawford come to him and tell him to say this and say that. You doing what you're supposed to do, fam. Like ain't nothing wrong with you saying what you're saying, right? But I don't believe Bud Crawford on what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? Like if it didn't have to be Blue, it could have been somebody else came out and said, well, Terence Bud Crawford told me to say this. I was like, come on, bro, 35-65 Bud after you did all that crying and parading for 50-50, you know what I'm saying? Well, we know it got to be close to 50-50, right? And you're not accepting no money up front, but you agree to everything they threw at you, bro. Everything. If that's the case, you'll sign the contract. If you're okay with everything they threw at you and you accept it all, you'll sign the contract.
Yeah, I don't know if it was that easy. I don't just what was the whole up, from the get go.
And when he was trying to say, oh, you won't say this, you won't say that, because negotiation is still up in the air, fam. Yeah. So it's like Earl Spence ain't come out and say, well, we just closed this, that, and the third. Negotiation is still up in the air. So, like I say, Earl Spence not sitting in the room with Terence Bud Crawford. They sitting down negotiating with one another, bro. They team and they lawyers sitting down handling that shit. So Earl don't know what's going on over there with Terence Bud Crawford and how he looking at the contract and how they structuring his shit to make him happy. You know what I'm saying? But if you come out saying you agree to everything, right? All right, well, put it on wax. If you said, then I can go back to my team, like, hey, man, is this motherfucker telling the truth? Did he agree? And this what it is? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, that's why I say I call bullshit on that with Terence Bud Crawford. Not for my brother Blue, so y'all don't get this shit misunderstood.
I never thought he was lying.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I call bullshit on Terence Bud Crawford, bro. So at the end of the day, fam, if this fight get made, and like I said, I believe it's going to get made, all the stories that come out, because they can tell us about everything that went down, what it was, how it didn't happen, and we'll see who gets what. But I'm gonna just go out on a limb and say Terence Bud Crawford get more than 35%.
Yeah, I believe so too.
Oh, yeah, I'm going on a limb and say that boy get more than 35%, bro.
I'm just saying, if it was this easy, the fight would have been announced, bro. If it was that easy, it would have been announced.
And I'm gonna go out on the limb and say Bud Crawford getting a guaranteed purse.
Yeah,
Exactly,
for sure, bro.
exactly getting a guarantee, bro. Who the fuck don't want a guaranteed purse? Bro, that's
Bro,
crazy.
it's too much money in this. I don't like. I don't, it sounds good. Everything that it was reported, it sounds good, but I don't believe it.
Yeah, Omega say Bud getting 40. That's what I agree. That's minimum. Omega, you feel me? Like that's where that'll be my lowest, the 40. You feel me? That'll be my
45,
lowest.
45. I think he gets something like 45.
Right. Even if it is the 40 though, like that's his lowest, bro. Like nigga, I'll
Yeah.
take the 40. But if I'm gonna take the 40, I'm gonna get this up front. Like you getting something up front, you're not just in that motherfucker, not walking away with guaranteed money, fam. Like not you've been fighting for guaranteed money your entire fucking life, right? All them damn kids you got, that team you got, all the trainers, and man, you getting guaranteed, fam. Quit playing games, man.
Yeah, I think my boy just who was just on, he just anxious. The goddamn, he just want the fight made. He want somebody to come out and say shit, something.
Nah, my man, you talking about dude that was up here?
Yeah.
Man, that boy wanted to say some
Well, you
shit
got
that he didn't say.
well, you got to understand, man. From the YouTube beef that's been going on over this Bud Crawford Spence shit for about 2 or 3 years, you got to understand that you know, it's a lot of stock invested in either side being correct. So if you a fan of Bud or you a fan of Spence or vice versa, a lot of people just now that Blue came out and said this, it's like even more of a shock value. That Bud reported that to Blue and Blue came out with it because people on Bud Crawford's side feel like Blue ain't never rocked with Crawford in the past few years. Yeah, so like they like, oh, see, even your man said it. See, all you Spence dudes, your man Blue said it. So now what? What you gonna say now? You get what I'm saying? Somebody on Crawford, somebody on Spence side said, you know, he agreed to everything. And and Spence is the hold up. So what? The ball is in your court. So you get what I'm saying? So people are really running with that. And I think because of the optics, bro, it does look, you know, if let's say you had vested interest in Crawford in this situation and it was kind of a quiet last 2 months because all the reports was that Crawford was being difficult. You know what I mean? That's what was coming out by Espinosa saying, you know, you got to be realistic. You got to do. So now that Blue came out with this, that Crawford agreed.
Say something,
So now you got to think of that. So now it's just like, well, damn.
Tub, say something.
Salute, Tub.
I don't know who you is, bro. Try to give you a chance. But go ahead. Go ahead, finish up, y'all.
Oh yeah, so that's kind of how I feel. I feel like people were, you know, kind of excited on the Crawford side that Blue said something. They like, yeah, Blue's your man's. Look, everybody that rock with Spence. So now Blue ain't a reliable source. They trying to make it seem like y'all don't believe Blue, and it's not nothing against Blue. It's like they like. So what you saying? Blue a liar, money? You get what I'm saying? They trying to get at you with that, and I just feel like it's funny, man. But you know, I just see it for what it is.
I agree 120%. Like, if these motherfuckers run with the 80-20 story, just imagine what they're gonna do with this story. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I know what they like. I already knew what was gonna come out. Like you said, Young B, if you've been following this shit on YouTube and what's been really going down on how motherfuckers been running and saying this and saying that, I already knew what was coming behind this shit. You feel me? I already knew what was coming behind it. And then, you know, the percentage and all that shit. And not only that, but motherfuckers talking about, oh, you know, they low ball in terms of Crawford, they doing him wrong. He deserved this, he deserved that. And like, come on, bro, with all that shit, man. We don't know if that shit true, what he talking about. We don't know if that shit true. So it's words that's coming from Terence Crawford, and you got to treat him as such until you find out if it's true or not. We can't say things like, oh, they doing him wrong for accepting 65-35. When people saying he should accept what they give him, and he should do this and do that at once upon a time. Now, you know, at 65-35, and you know he deserved more than this. He deserved. Y'all really believe this motherfucker will accept 35%, bro? Knowing how much money this fight go attract, knowing it's his biggest fight of his career. Like, come on, bro. Let's stop playing games, fam. Like, that shit don't even sound right. It really don't. Master League, what's going down, bro?
Peace, God. Yeah, man. Just real quick, man. I was listening for a minute off and on, man. I just want to say, This dude, Terence Crawford, man, it's a weird dude, man. This is a weird dude. My man was talking about how Errol need to come out and in the public and say something. No, he don't. Because Bud ain't come out in the public to say nothing. So why would Errol come out? I mean, everything Errol is doing, man, is right on point. You know what I'm saying? Like, he gonna come out and say what? What did he say? Y'all want me to respond or clear up some shit you heard on YouTube? You know what I'm saying? That don't make no sense, dog. This dude, Bud, he's so weird, man. And that's why, listen, in the ring, he the shit. In the ring, he the shit. I ain't gonna take that from him at all. In the ring, he one of the best. But other than that, man, it's a weirdo, dog. You out here talking about, hey, I accept the 65-35 with no guarantee? With no get, like, that makes absolutely no sense, man. No guarantee. So they just sticking it to you. They just sticking it to
you.
No
Vaseline, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You Easy and they Jerry Heller. Come on, man. What's wrong with you? Like, who do you think is gonna believe some shit like that, man? No guarantee. It went from 50-50 and no fight. If it's 60-40, it's in my favor. Then it's back to 50-50 and no fight. Then it's I'm not even gonna do 50-50. The fight is behind me. Now you take a 35 split with no guarantee. So you don't even what if the fight do 50,000 pay-per-views? What if it just do 50,000 pay-per-views? You got nothing, bud. You did like who in their right mind believes this shit, man? Blue Blood, shout out to Blue Blood, love Blue Blood. Of course, he's not lying. But dude, you let this weirdo come and do this, and everybody is right when they say, the only reason he coming out with this shit now is because everybody putting the fire to his feet. So he gonna come out, he gonna have other people speak for him, but he ain't gonna come out and say nothing himself. In my eyes, I don't think neither one of them need to say nothing. I'm just waiting on the fight to happen. I don't think nobody need to say something. But if you're gonna go out here and send messages and shit, if you sending messages, then you need to say something, my guy. That's a weirdo, bro. He's a jealous, hating ass diva. There's no way that a diva would take a 65-35 split with no guarantee for a fight like this.
That boy said a diva.
He's definitely a diva. When the man said 50-50 or nothing or 60-40 in my favor, that's diva behavior. That's diva behavior. He ain't even tried to unify. He ain't even tried to unify.
Yeah, that I ain't understand that either. Why he didn't go for another belt?
Then he didn't even try. But then you're gonna say it's 55 or 50-50 or nothing, but now you're taking a 65-35? This dude is a weirdo. So what's going on right now with these Spence hate channels and these Spence haters? What's going on right now is they've been pushing this narrative that Errol Spence been ducking for the last 3-4 years. They've been pushing that narrative. So now it's to the point to where they know in their heart that he's not ducking, but they've been pushing that for so long. The channels is based on that, so they can't change it. So they're gonna keep going. Even though Terence Crawford told these dummies, the man want the fights like I do. Forget what Terence say.
Money, who are this goddamn Jeepers Creepers?
Hey, you know what? And my brother with the what's your name too at the bottom?
Khalid.
Okay, nice meeting you, bro. But like to piggyback off of what you were saying, even with the report that Blue came out with, he said Errol, like Bud said, it ain't Errol that don't want the fight. Even though he was taking shots, even though he said he agreed to everything, he still didn't diss Errol. He didn't say Errol was scared or Errol ducking. He said, "Oh, Errol team tripping. Errol team is the hold up." He didn't say Errol Spence. You get what I'm saying? Even Bud, that came from Blue just recently with this new report.
But in a nutshell, God, Terence know what he's doing. In a nutshell, that is saying he's ducking. Because now Terence is still putting it in the mind of his little sick cult following that it's Spence team. Oh, Spence team scared. They know he can't win, so they don't want to make the fight. Like Terence know what he's doing. You know, he know what he doing, bro. That's what the dude is a weirdo, man. Like I'm sorry. Like I hope it come out that all this is false and Terence really ain't that weird because I really want to be a fan of his. But I just can't be a fan of this dude, man. He's a weirdo, man. So he putting out, oh, it ain't Spence, it's his team. Nigga, that's saying it's Spence.
Facts.
Hey, you know what they're gonna say? You know what they're gonna say? See, Spence is getting protected. I told y'all Spence ain't want to fight. That's what it's gonna lead to. So, like you said, that is throwing crumbs to people that's gonna take it and run.
This is my thing too, Billy and Khalid and John. Bro, if Errol Spence been telling this team this is the only fight he wants since after he knocked out or stopped the Dennis Ugas, right? Telling us this the only fight he wants. They know this the fight he wants, bro. Al Haymon is gonna do what Errol Spence wants, fam. I tell people, Errol Spence gets what Errol Spence wants. Errol Spence is the top dog over at the PBC and a whole stable. He's the top shotter. He calls the shots, fam. So if Errol Spence wants Terence Crawford, he's going to get Terence Crawford. That's what he wants. So no, it's not his team holding up nothing. Y'all can stop with that shit. Motherfuckers say, oh, they're afraid of this, that, and they think, man, if Errol Spence wants Terence Crawford, he's going to get Terence Crawford, fam. If Errol Spence want to go to 54 and fight for a world title, he's going to 54 to fight for a world title. How? Jamel Charlo is going to drop a title.
Yep.
He's going to drop a title. You know what I'm saying? So Errol Spence is going to get what Errol Spence wants. And people don't like the shit, but he's in that position because of all the shit he done for PBC and how he's holding PBC down. The man went on his 4th pay-per-view in a row. So he did 4 pay-per-views in a row. So that means you bring it in to keep the stable going and to keep it pushing. So at the end of the day, when they say this and say that shit, you know, it really don't stand on nothing. It don't stand on nothing because as much as they want to hate on Errol Spence and they keep talking about, oh, he's the reason why the fight ain't happened within 4 years, this, that, and third, they can't tell you why Bud and Bob Erm never sent the offer to Errol Spence. You know what I'm saying? They can't tell you why, but they know the facts of it. You know what I'm saying? So when I look at everything, bro, and sum everything up, bro, I'm gonna stand there now. I ain't gonna even go all the way back to then, because I know that didn't really mean shit. And I respect the Errol Spence for that because he could have been capping with you motherfuckers, saying, you know what? Yeah, I'm going after that fight, knowing he's doing something different, but he told the truth. I'm getting these belts over here, then I come from him, which that's PBC and they business, fam. Like people want to look at it as if, oh, he's been running, why are we running and why are we ducking? When we have business over here on our side, we have 2 more titles over here where Bud was in position to get the Super WBA if he really wanted it. But, you know, we going to handle business over here on our side. Miss Knockout, what's going on, Queen? We going to handle business over here on our side, pick up these titles, and that way whoever got that WBO, wherever it's at, we going to be the A side. More than likely, it's going to be Terence Crawford, depending on who he fight. Motherfucker look at the stable and see he go run the table over there. So once we get all these scraps, if Bud keep doing what he's doing, we know there's gonna be a mega fucking fight. And when it come down and come to the table, we gonna hold 3 scraps. We gonna be the A side. We gonna get this much money, and we gonna fight for undisputed. Win, lose, or draw, right? Win, lose, or draw. But it's just like Bob Erm. If he had 3 scraps over there, if he had Sean Porter and your Dennis Ugas and Keith Thurman and Danny Garcia and every motherfucker over there like PBC got, and Errol Spence was over on PBC side holding on to the IBF, you think Bob Erm would be out there saying, you know what, we need to make Terence Crawford and Errol Spence happen right now. We need to make this fight go down and put it on and do this and do that. Fuck no. He'll be worrying about the business he got over there on Top Rank, just like he was doing with Manny Pacquiao, and he had all the hottest shit over there on his side of the street. He did his business over there with himself. You know what I'm saying? So when that shit happened, bro, I just look at people like, you know, they be acting like shit be brand new and like shit be, oh, they don't want to fight. Like, bro, this shit been happening. Like, stables been doing business inside these stables if you have the fighters to do it. Like when Eddie Hearn came out and told Jamal Charlo, you won't get a fight over her unless you come sign with us because we got all the top 160 pounders. So it's just you go do business inside your stable to keep the money inside because, you know, you can pull in. So right now where we at, fam, I believe the fight will take place. I really believe the fight will take place. Errol Spence will get, you know, the larger share of the money, and then we'll see how it turn out. But all that other shit, I believe, is gonna come out to be not true. And if it come out to be true, then grill my ass. And I come out here and I stand corrected and say, Bud Crawford, he did this, he did that. But why is it so hard for him to say out his own mouth that he accepted all that shit and put it out there to the people, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just not getting it. And dude try to make up so many excuses. Well, maybe they told him that, you know, he can't say this. He have to just say it, you know, a little bit, but he can go tell Blue and he can go tell his sister, he can go tell Bernie, but he can't come out and say it himself. Like, bro, stop it, man.
Hey, it was another thing in the chat I was talking to a guy about. You know, they trying to come up with everything, man. Like they grasping at straws right now. One dude in the chat was saying, what about what y'all think about Sean Porter saying that he picking Terence Crawford? So I came back. I said, well, what do you think about Kenny Porter picking Terence Crawford? Because you heard the brother Keon today. He played the audio where Kenny Porter, I'm talking about, he didn't hesitate for 1 second. Mm-hmm. He said, Errol, they like, who you got? He like, Errol. And he just gave his reasons. You know, he actually gave his reasons. And shout out to the brother Keon, you know, everything boxing. He played the audio today. And this fool said to me, what does that have to do with anything? I said, man, he trained both fighters for Errol. He trained Sean Porter for Errol and Terence. The man know what he's looking at. The man know what's going on. Like, what are you talking about? What does that mean? I take Kenny, and I told him, I said, well, Kenny don't have a bias. I take Kenny Porter's word over Sean Porter. Sean Porter can't stand Errol. Mm-hmm. Him and Terence are friends. So what do you mean? Kenny Porter coming in, he's the trainer. He don't have a bias.
That boy said on this podcast, he said, I'm going to protect my guy. I'm going to protect my guy.
You know what I'm saying? So, come on, man. Like, it's self-explanatory, man. Like, and Sean might even believe that Terence going to win. I don't think he believed that, but I think he want to see Errol lose so bad that, you know, he just want to see Errol lose. You know, that's why he trained his heart out for that fight.
And I want to say something, bro, and this is no knock to my brother Blue, but I disagree with him and that Jerron Boots and the shit that he was talking about today. You know what I'm saying? I feel like with him saying Errol Spence being back into a corner, and if he don't fight Terence Crawford, then he's going to be forced to fight Jerron Boots Ennis, and, you know, they don't want to, you know, spoil the apple cart, or they don't want to fuck up Boots in one way. Negative, bro. Once again, Errol Spence does what Errol Spence wants. Errol Spence told y'all, Terence Crawford, I'm going to 54.
Oh, I'm going to 54, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to 54. So it's like when we're looking at Jerron Boots Ennis, fam, hell of a fighter, man. I give Boots all the credit in the world. If he get the fight, salute to him. He is the mandatory in the IBF, so I'm not saying that he don't deserve the fight or he shouldn't get the fight, things of that nature. But when I look at Boots, right, it's like I'm not like with everybody else. Boots a hell of a fighter. Can't take nothing away from the man. The man will be world champion at 147. That's a fact.
Jerron Boots, I think he's gonna be undisputed.
I'm just saying in general, he gonna be world champion, but it's not to the point to where the things he's doing right now, it put fear in somebody like an Errol Spence or a Terence Crawford.
Nah,
because I still put Terence Crawford and Errol over Boots. I feel like they beat him. I feel like Errol Spence and Terence Crawford beat Boots right now.
Me too.
Boots getting better and better as he go on. Of course he gonna hold his own. But experience plays the key when you get up in those type of fights on that level. We got to see Boots fight, you know, those caliber of fighters and see how he reacts to getting cracked his motherfucking self, and how he reacts to when them rounds go when you being active and you're not with another real motherfucking dog like that. You know what I'm saying? And he might surprise some motherfuckers come and win, or he might not. But when they think like Errol Spence back is up against the wall and people go force him to have to fight Jerron Boots Ennis and shit like that, negative, bro. Negative. You know
I think what Blue was saying was this is just what I think what he was saying. This is how I took it, because this is how I feel. If Errol don't fight Terence and he have another welterweight fight, then yeah, I think it should be Boots. I would like it to be Boots. And one reason why is because Errol has been in how many training camps in the last year? 3?
Mm-hmm.
Errol is at the top of his game. Right now, to fight Boots would be the best time to fight Boots. You know, and I believe Errol gonna win, but I believe he will really win and in great fashion right now. So if he don't fight Terence and stay at welterweight, I would like it to be Boots or Keith Thurman.
Right.
I would like it
Keith
to be
Thurman
either
fight, but
Keith Thurman or
like,
Boots.
you got 3 mandatories: Jerron Boots Ennis, Stenionis, who was put in position because he stepped aside to let him and Ugas fight. And I think Virgil.
And
Yeah.
Keith Thurman.
Keith ain't above Virgil, is he?
WBC.
I thought Keith Thurman was the mandatory.
Yeah, with the WBC. Keith Thurman, the WBC mandatory.
Okay, so Keith, right?
Absolutely.
I think when you look at all 3 of them fights, I think Keith be the bigger money fight, right? Between Stenionis and Boots. Even though Boots is a bad motherfucker, but Keith is like, he is kind of established and shit like that. Been in the game for a while, somebody that you want to beat the fuck out of. But, you know, people saying things like, because Errol said he had never fight him again. That's why I tell people, bro, business is business. Money go always talk, fam. Money go always talk. I don't give a fuck what somebody say they won't do. When a motherfucker bring them numbers and you see them zeros, put his bitch ass in the ring.
And I still want to see that fight with Keith and Errol.
Yeah, I want to see. I mean, when we look at Keith Thurman, only Manny Pacquiao beat him. Like nobody else beat him in y'all era. You feel me? Only Manny Pacquiao beat him, bro. So I feel like Keith Thurman is a hell of a name to put on your resume. You'll have all 3. You'll have Danny, Sean, and Keith, the 3 niggas that you want.
Yeah.
All them.
But them the only if the Terence fight don't happen, for whatever reason, I don't give a fuck. But if the Terence fight don't happen and he's do take a welterweight fight, I want it to be Boots or Keith, because I think they are the ones that's going to give him. You know what I'm saying? Those are going to be great fights. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I kind of don't want him to fight Boots because I'm not ready for Boots to lose. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm not ready for Boots to lose right now. And I think Errol is so on top of his shit right now with these training camps he has and with his mind state, man. The man he's born again. You know, he's a born again fighter. And I honestly don't think Boots will win that fight. I think Boots has what it takes to win it, but I don't think he has the experience. I don't think he got the experience. I don't think he got the rounds. I'm not saying he can't last or none of that, but I just don't think Boots got the experience to go 12 rounds with Errol. And I'm not ready to see Boots lose. But when it comes to, you know, the best fighters fighting the best fighters, if he don't fight Terence, I want it to be Boots or Keith Thurman.
Yeah, I won't be mad at the Thurman fight. Like, that's the fight. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if he don't want it, I understand it. But I feel like that's the fight that, you know, that'll be another legacy fight because Thurman has the resume. You know what I'm saying? He has the resume and he has the name. So it's like, that's somebody you've been chasing. Y'all got history with each other. The fucking press conference go. And Keith Thurman know how to get on the Errol Spence skin, boy. He knows how to get up on the EJ skin like no other. Like, Errol really don't like the dude. He really don't. Just think he corny as fuck. So just imagine how them press conferences go. Keith Thurman, you beat all my leftovers, kid. Like, Keith Thurman know how to talk shit when he want to.
Oh, that's how it's gonna be. Keith Thurman gonna be saying all that. Like,
he know how to talk a lot of shit.
You haven't fought at one time, Keith Thurman. See,
exactly.
You know, you beat the people that Keith Thurman beat, but you haven't beat a one time Keith Thurman.
Mike Biggs box salute. Appreciate the super chat. Say salute, King. Do y'all think Spence can beat Crawford on the outside, or better yet, outbox Crawford? Yeah, I do. Right?
I think both.
Let me say this. When people be looking at Errol Spence, they look at the Turnbull Crawford fight. It's just like same with Tank and Devin Haney now. They feel like, oh, Errol Spence is the come forward fighter. He like to just be a dog and go out there and dog that shit out. He don't, you know what I'm saying? That's if he don't have a boxing IQ and like he can't bang from the outside of shit. And they think like if Errol go win, it's gonna be from the inside. If Bull go win, it's gonna be from the outside. I disagree. I'm saying Errol Spence can box his ass off. He know range and distance, bro. Like I say, he can win, right, from a boxing standpoint, but I don't think it's gonna be that type of fight. I just feel like it's gonna be a dog fight. I feel like him and Crawford go get in there and dog that shit out because they go fight, bro. That shit gonna be, man. They need to come on.
You're gonna fight where Errol tell you to fight at.
Appreciate that super chat, bro. I'm saying so. Zay say Mike Big boxing both. Errol has a hell of a jab and makes everything happen behind the jab. Facts. So, you know, when we looking at the situation, I never discredit Turnbull Crawford's skill set and what that boy did inside the ring and how he carried himself. You know, he a bad motherfucker, bro. Like Errol said on Twitter, where he told Keyshawn Davis, he is like that. He thought I'm gonna lie to you and say he not. Right? Nobody can discredit the man and what he's done inside the ring, his skill set. That would make this fight the biggest fight in boxing. You got two of the baddest motherfuckers going up against each other. Two of the baddest motherfuckers.
And that's when you know you. And that's when you know you're dealing with a real brother. When it ain't no hate in his heart, regardless if you my opponent, regardless if you my op, regardless if you my opposition or my foe. I'm gonna keep it real. Yeah, he is like that. What you thought I was gonna say something different?
Like, yeah, he been giving Turnbull Crawford credit since that boy been at 140 pounds, 135
exactly.
pounds to be exact.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what you think I'm gonna say? The man trash? No, he is like that. You feel what I'm saying? What you thought I was gonna say something different? I don't hate. Like this, and this is the crazy thing, man. Like the man,
that boy named the truth, man. He the truth for the reason, man.
It's a fact, bro. And I rock with Turnbull Crawford. I'm a fan of Turnbull Crawford. I'm always been a fan of Turnbull Crawford. And nobody gonna change my man on Bud or what I think. Not even Bud Crawford himself. So, like my man came up here, but I'm not here to convince nobody, no grown ass man to think no type of way. If you go listen to me and say, "Well, I don't believe what you're saying," that's on you. Like you're a grown man to believe what you want to believe. I'm not here to force you to believe nothing. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, we know what's going on and we see how shit turned out. So, you know, when the facts come out and everything hit the fan, it's like YB said earlier, this is so fucking true, fam. Everybody wants to be right with this situation.
Facts.
The shit been going on for so long. Everybody wants to be right. So when the truth come out, like for us, I'm talking about even from the negotiations, fuck the fight. We talking about from the negotiations, then get to the fight. Like it's gonna be back and forth on just what the negotiation was and what the split is and shit like that. With mother, oh, we told y'all, yeah, boy, I took this. Y'all said like it's gonna be so much shit going on. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Hey,
then
but money,
you get to the goddamn fight.
But money, let's deal with this though. Let's look at the track records. We ain't seen Errol have no problem with negotiations. Let's look at when Errol had to fight with Manny Pacquiao. He intercepted that fight from Terence Crawford because Terence Crawford was being difficult in negotiations. Per Bomac admitted it.
I made that statement earlier too. I said
told him don't sign the contract.
Yeah,
so
he been doing business with.
It's a pattern with Terence Crawford.
He been doing business with Showtime PBC so long. Like I say, he know what to expect and they know what he wants. Like that's his company. Like that's his company. He grew up in that company. He know that shit in and out, fam. Just like Bud was comfortable with Top Rank, right? Because he figured out what it was and he was getting what he was getting. You get comfortable with that shit, bro. You know what I mean? So that's your company. So they automatically, they're like, okay, well, we gave Errol this for that fight. He took this for that fight. Now it's gonna be this fight where we know the numbers gonna be somewhere around here, right? He talking to Al. Okay, Al, this the fight what it is. Because you know, Steven Espinoza, he project pay-per-views, right? That's how he do it business. He sit back, he project what the pay-per-view numbers gonna be, right? And they go off of that. Okay, so we feel like we can hit around this range. So that means we can come off of this up front. We can do this for y'all, right? For the percentage. If it come out like that, y'all will make more on the back end. Exactly. But these channels have to break even and they have to come out with something as well, fam. You know what I'm saying? They have to, and that's why I be telling people, they be like, oh man, they don't know Manny Pacquiao, they not know Errol Spence, they not selling they don't have to sell millions of pay-per-views, fam. They set a number. Like they set a number for how many pay-per-views they go sell, and that's how they go off the purses for the fucking fighters and with they kickbacks and then with the endorsements and all that shit that plays a part of the shit. You know what I mean? So like it is more than just people looking at what's going down and selling a million pay-per-views. Nah, bro, it's a lot of shit they going to making the fight of this magnitude, fam. It's still a big ass fight. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I feel like all the business gonna come out once they sign these motherfucking contracts. And I still believe they go sign the contracts and give us a goddamn fight because we deserve the shit. They know we deserve it. They know it's the biggest fight. They know motherfuckers hitting their ass left or right. So they understand what people want, fam. They understand people want this fight. And I feel like they go deliver. Both of them dudes are dogs. They're not afraid of one another at all. At all. You know what I mean? So I never put no shit out there like that. But they just dogs, bro. But it comes to, you know, doing the business and being realistic with the business. And, you know, these people not go fuck themselves over and, you know, put themselves in the fucking hole. Put themselves in the hole, you know, when it comes to making this fight happen.
Yeah, because it's a business at the end. It's still a goddamn business. But shit, money.
Hey,
I'm
John, do
finna.
you think?
Nah, I'm up
Do
out here
you
too.
think?
Like that's them my last word, bro. I'm gonna get my last word.
Hey, John, real
go
quick.
ahead.
I got a question for you, Brody. Do you think that? Do you believe that Terence Crawford accepted a 65-35 with no guarantee?
Uh, tomorrow either. Tomorrow either. Tomorrow either, man. Nah, like I was saying, if it was that easy, they would the fight would have been. They would have already did the press conference and everything. If it was that easy.
So is it factual to
Oh, that
say that they said
that fight would have been signed in goddamn June if he said that shit.
exactly?
Facts, facts.
So is it fair to say that that Steven Espinosa would have been like, or Al Heyman would have been like, hey, Terence Crawford, we're going to give you a ham sandwich, and whatever the fight sells, we're going to give you 35% of that.
Yeah, man. It just Espinoza, PBC, they don't do bad business like that, bro. I ain't seen them do bad business like that, and not just to say it's bad business, but I just ain't seen them just give a man no guaranteed money and 35. Nah, bro. I don't
I mean,
see it.
everybody over there got guaranteed. But when it comes to Bud, the biggest fight in boxing, you don't get none. Like cut it, bro. But Master
But
Khalid, let's get some last words, man, bro. We about
But
to get
then
up out of here.
hey, money. And then Espinosa was saying, people got to be realistic in their guarantees. But now you taking nothing. I don't believe it. So
Now
you
you
went
ain't
from
yeah.
one
saying
extreme to
nothing.
nothing. Yeah, you
Hey,
went
but
from one extreme to no extreme. Okay, I got you. You ain't meet
shout out,
nowhere in the middle. You just said, all right, forget the guarantee. Got you.
shout out, Money B to the panel. I'm fit to go and get up out of here. I'm tired.
No
Great
doubt,
show, like always, my guy.
no doubt, John. Check y'all later, bro.
Yeah, money. Yeah. Peace to the God, man. Peace to all the brothers on here, man. I'll catch you next time, money, man. Keep up the great work, bro. I salute you, man. Love what you do. You know I'm rocking with you.
Appreciate you, bro.
Peace,
Appreciate you,
God.
man. The
Hey,
goat, young.
hey,
Let me get some
hey,
last
God
words.
bless, man. My main man. Hey, okay, my last words. Hey, Monty, you ain't got to show nobody the receipts because I know I saw it. I know
Facts,
you sent
bro.
it to me, so appreciate you for showing that. And I didn't doubt you no way. But people that you rock with, you showed it to them. So yeah, I
Yeah,
respect you, bro. And
yeah, it's just something I just don't want people to see. But at the end of the day, like I'm not here to make him believe shit. So if you gonna believe what Bud said, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, fam. Like I already saw his agenda and what he was saying. As cool as he tried to be, right? No disrespect to him, but you came with an agenda, you know what I'm saying? And that shit just didn't work. I'd rather you just come and be real, you know what I'm saying? Like say the shit that you really want to say and quit trying to beat around the bush with it, bro. You come, oh, I'm just cool, I'm laid back, and I'm just gonna tell you that you need to be see it from both sides. And bro, just say what you really want to say, champ. But it is what it is, fam.
hey, Monty, but bless, bro. Hey, thank you, bro, for coming on the panel. And thank you for allowing me on your panel, bro. And yeah, bro, this shit, man, Monty, great show tonight. And yeah, you always keep it interesting. And yeah, I just keep pushing that positivity, bro. I believe we're gonna get the fight. But yeah, thank y'all to
Yes.
everybody in the chat, man. And keep supporting Monty. Hit the like button on the way out.
Appreciate you, young Billy, man. You keep doing great work as well. And I enjoyed that Carl Doggan interview too, because Carl Doggan one of my favorite fighters, bro. Like that boy, like you say, with his Olympic background and the shit that he had, you know what I'm saying? I know it's a situation with Momo and shit, you feel me? So, but like you said, him losing, not seeing Richardson, that hurt a lot of fighters, bro. That shit hurt a lot of fighters, you know what I'm saying? So, but his skill set and the shit that he had, bro, I thought he was gonna be a world champion. You know what I'm saying? I thought he
Me
had the
too.
skills to be a world champion. You know,
Me
well, I ain't
too,
gonna say
Monty.
he had the skills to be a world. Let me rephrase that shit. He had the skills to be a world champion, but we know how this boxing game go. You need them big names and the politic around this shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but it was good to see him, bro. And you said he was out there training with Devin Haney, so that was big time. That was big time.
Hey, thanks, Monty, bro. Yeah, and shout out to Carl Dargan too, man. Shout out to you for watching it, though, man. Thank you for that, bro. That means a
No,
lot.
for sure, for
Some of the
sure,
people I
bro.
look up to in the game, bro, that's doing it big, and just to get it, just to get you, feedback and shit, man. That mean a lot, bro. But yeah, like I said, bless up, man. Thank you for letting me on the panel. And yeah,
No
we're
doubt,
gonna
y'all.
keep rocking. And y'all support Monty, man. Hit the like button, shoot the cash app, man. Donate, do what you gotta do. Because this man, one of the hardest working guys in the game, almost on every single day. And if you don't know, now you know, bro. Shout out to Monty.
Appreciate you, Brody. Man, Zay, you get well, man. You already know what it is, bro. You know, as you get well, bro, you heal up, man. We need you 120%, bro. 120. But I appreciate y'all for coming on, man. Showing love. Appreciate everybody who jumped on the panel. Even my boy who was trying to get it good for Terence boy Crawford. You know, I appreciate his his different mindset of what he looking at or how he look at it. So, you know, it's all love, fam. So y'all have a good one out there. Y'all know what it is. This your boy Money. It's the NSBC moving. Nobody safe in these streets. Hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Want to donate OG Money on Cash App, trey52@gmail.com on PayPal. If not, just tell a friend, hit that subscribe button, like, comment, share the videos. Y'all know how your boy get down, man. Big dog status, family. Y'all have a good one out there. Check y'all out tomorrow, champs.